Collision 28 spec with me on the track. Freestyle Friday, yeah, we had to bring it back.
Unfocused.
Oh shit, we're live. My bad.
Yeah, we're back. I'm T.
I'm AJ Twist.
And this is Unfocused Podcast.
That's right.
Episode 321. This is the Whale Lord episode. If anyone doesn't know.
Shit, this is going to be a huge episode then, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You want to try to guess it? I mean, I don't think you're going to get it.
He's a whale of a Pokemon.
That's true. But he's technically the float whale Pokemon.
Float whale to shit.
Oh, that's kind of dumb. Don't all whales float?
I mean, not if they're... No, they would float.
They'd float better if they're dead. But we're here, Unfocused. Leon Leo's joined us. Good to see you, Leon Leo. And
Will.
this is the podcast about video games, comics, anime, movies, TV.
Oh, and Skitty's lover. That's right.
And Skitty's lover.
They're both in the same A group. That's right.
And that being said, yeah, we're kind of one of those nerd podcasts. If you guys like...
Speaking of A groups.
Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at Unfocused28. We have our actual website, collision28.com. There you can find all of the Unfocused, or most of it.
No, all of it. No, yeah, I guess. It depends on what you consider all of it.
I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means, but okay. What else? Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. We're on most of it, I think.
Yeah,
and then,
so. All the necessary ones.
Don't forget, you can email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com, which I just did.
Oh, shit.
Not long ago.
Let me go check that out.
All right, that being said, we'll talk to you about our Unfocused weeks. Want me to start off, AJ?
No, I can start off if you want.
Go for it.
If you're still thinking about yours,
I am actually.
I know, that problem.
I'm glad you saved me. I always have that problem. Thank you. Go for it.
I found this. Someone that I follow on Instagram found this at a Target. I was like, I gotta find this shit, and I found it.
Ooh, is that a DDR machine?
It's a DDR. It's a world's smallest DDR machine.
Can you play with your fingers?
Why? I'm glad you asked, T. Because yes, you can.
Oh shit!
Bam! Look it. Got some music and everything.
Does it have dive or butterfly?
It doesn't got that. No, it has paranoia.
Oh, it really has paranoia? That's wild.
And it has how do I cancel this? Can press start to no, I'm not gonna just turn it on and off. Right? That's how you fix everything.
This actually looks very frustrating.
It has Make It Better by Mitsuo and Keep On Moving by
Keep on moving
by NMR. Yeah, so
that's cool.
It's pretty cool, and it actually has working buttons and everything, so you can actually play with your fingers and everything. My only complaint about it, though, is that the buttons are not recessed like an actual DDR machine. They're actually raised above the surface. So
they're not hit sensitive. They're actually buttons. Is your only complaint, huh?
That's not accurate to the actual machine, you know?
Shut the fuck up.
And then what I would like to do with this machine, too, is maybe put some LEDs inside of these light holes right here so they actually light up or something. That would be a cool project to do someday. But I have a little diorama thing that I have in my room with my some of my Ninja Turtle action figures. We're out there just playing arcade games and everything, so this would be part of it.
Okay.
So I got that. That was a cool find. I also, my Pulsemons came in the mail. So, actually, we didn't do a show last week, so I didn't get to tell you guys that I bought 4 Pulsemon because they finally dropped in price for like half a day or something. These Digimon cards have been for like $30 plus for like months. It dropped to 25 for like a day or two at one point, and that was my like when I was gonna go for it. And I was like, nah, I chickened out. And then it went down to 21. I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it right now. And then I got myself 4, and it took about a week to come through in the mail, but I finally got them. I haven't had a chance to use them too much yet. But yeah, did that. Fucked around with some Digimon decks and added some new stuff. Made a new deck. I don't like it, so I need to do some more shit to it. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it, It could function a bit better. And then I also, what else I do? Oh yeah, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I got Shining Pearl on the Switch. I'm not even anywhere in it yet. I barely got to the first town and caught my first Pokemon. I got a Starly. Started with Turtwig. Won the hammer. Unfortunately, I don't have it because someone failed to
bring the hammer.
Bring the hammer from
Jesus.
their previous winnings. We should put a clause saying that if you forget to bring the hammer, you forfeit your next win.
Hey, you
the
automatically
hammer.
forfeit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a good idea.
But I did win it in Soul. I won it in Smash a couple of weeks ago, and I won it back in Soul this week. That was cool.
I was hoping we were gonna play fucking Smash. That's why I was there. And we didn't play Smash though. But
It's okay.
it's okay. I'm back now.
We'll play Smash.
Now I'm encouraged to play video games, so I
Yeah.
can get this finger moving and shit.
Cool,
So
cool. Get that. Maybe just slap a couple bitches around. That might help.
I tried that already. It's working a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think just the video games would be an extra, an extra nail in the coffin for the whole problem. That's just me.
Right. I also got my 3D printer working again, so I'm like back to like printing shit out. And I made some cool progress with my little Digimon like website thing that I've been working on. If I may switch over to the screen right here real quick. So if I like go to a Digimon and click on a specific all this information, right? But I also got the FAQs in here. So if you have a question about a Digimon, I got FAQs that I got from their website in here too now.
Interesting.
So you got FAQs on here about all that shit. I'm almost done filling in all the information. I'm like halfway through it.
You're not fucking around anymore, are you?
Not really.
Not really.
And then so I've been working on that shit slowly. I feel like there's one other thing that I did. Oh yeah, so I watched oh my god, what the fuck? I just watched a movie. Man, I knew it was something that we need to talk about that we haven't talked about yet. It's like on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember. No, it's a show. Squid Games. Maybe we.
Oh, you watched some of that?
I watched it all. We were done.
Oh wow, what'd you think?
Finished it. It was pretty fun. It's like, have you seen it?
I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but I liked it so far.
Oh man,
You liked it, huh?
It's like if Game of Thrones.
What?
Yeah.
It's like Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I don't quite see that comparison yet.
No,
but I guess
not
how
yet.
anyone could die. I mean, I guess that.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I don't understand?
But,
though?
good time.
One thing we could talk
No,
about. You
not
know
so
what I
much.
don't understand? How the fuck does that cop keep surviving all that shit?
Which cop?
The cop that's in the game?
In Squid Game?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense he would survive all that shit to me.
You're only 2 episodes in?
Yeah. Or maybe a little more. I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah, because I don't think you learn about the cop dude until. Oh, okay.
No,
well,
he's in there pretty early.
Yeah, he's right. He's like in the 2nd episode.
Yeah.
I think that's when you first meet him.
Yeah.
Because he's on his hunt, right?
Yeah, and he's the fact that
Yeah.
he's onto this whole thing and like
You'll
he's
see.
okay. All right.
He's on his mission, and
Okay.
like and there's some things that I kind of like saw. Like I saw little things in some of the episodes, like this bitch is gonna lead to this later on, and then like oh shit, it does. And then yeah, it's good. It's like Game of Thrones, where you just hate that shit happens sometimes. Yeah. And then I think that's probably about it.
Okay. All right. For me, one thing, I got this cool fucking One Piece hat I found. I was like, I just couldn't resist. Actually, my fiance bought it for me. Take a look. If anyone's a real One Piece fan, they know that's the fucking Thousand Sunny right there.
Oh, okay.
You know, got to represent a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. I don't wear very much red, but I was like, you know what? For One Piece, I'm gonna rock that hat. You never see One Piece apparel for some reason. It's one of the biggest anime of all time, and you never see anything in America
That's interesting.
for it.
Yeah.
So weird. In Japan, there's One Piece shit everywhere. Anything you want. Like it's like Disneyland, but you know how there's always Mickey Mouse shit around. It's like that. But over here, you don't really see One Piece stuff. But so I'm cool to have this hat. I'm glad to have this hat. I've been watching Castlevania's final season. I only got like 3 or 4 episodes left. Man, that shit's wild, man. The fight scenes are so good in Castlevania. It's like an anime. It's pretty nuts. Like to see it, it's American made, and we could really make something like that. It's fucking refreshing. So, and that guy's making a Devil May Cry anime soon. It'll also be on Netflix. So I'm pretty hyped for that.
Cool.
So yeah, Castlevania. A few more episodes left to go. Man, the betrayal, the wild shit happens in there, man. And this chick, there's this one spellcaster in there, and she casts the elemental magic. So ice, lightning, and fire. I think.
Okay, like a Diablo character. Okay.
Yeah, but bro, she's like better than the Avatar, man. You should see some of the shit she does, man. I want to tell you, but I want to show you scenes, but I feel like you should watch it one day because Castlevania is so good.
Castlevania.
Every season, like she gets sicker. Like I'll tell you something from a few seasons earlier. She was running and the enemy started flying, so she started making these ice steps and shit in the sky. and then she like burned this fool alive in the sky, and right, and then when he fell into the fire, she melted the ice steps to fucking melt to put the fire out. I was like, oh shit! I was like, that's sick. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
You know, what would have been more badass if she like turned those steps into like icicle spears and just let them fall into the fire and then melted it.
She does something like that eventually too. Yeah. It's pretty crazy, man. You should definitely watch Castlevania.
That's pretty dope though.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been watching that.
Have you ever gotten like cool shit like that before? Like someone uses like elements like crazy combination, like
besides Avatar.
Yeah, like not even Avatar even has gotten that crazy.
I know, like they could have went deeper. I know what you mean. Like they could have got Naruto with it and deeper with it and stuff.
Because I feel like each one, except from even with Korra though, because the reason why I don't feel like we gotten it with Avatar: Last Airbender is because he's learning the elements throughout the fucking series.
Right, we didn't get chances to see him really get
actually
nuts
master
with it,
and actually have full Avatar state. Fully realize and everything, right? And the same thing with Korra. She spent most of her time trying to learn fucking
airbending,
and then after that, she was like, didn't even have bending for a while, I think, right?
There was a season where that wasn't a thing, and I feel like even when she got air down, she didn't really use it that much.
Yeah,
I was very surprised by that.
She's so hot-headed that she only loses fire.
Yeah,
right. So,
but she beat Kuvira with airbending, right? Or did she beat her with earthbending?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Eric because that's a metal bender. And then she spent most of her time trying to metal bend for a while too, right?
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, because she learned that. Spoilers.
But yeah, Castlevania. Keep your eyes out for that. It's really good. I've been also watching One Piece. I'm one episode away from watching episode 1000.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm at 999 right now.
Cool.
It's pretty fucking crazy. I think there's 1002 out right now. I'm just like. I want to make sure it's a special time to watch that 1000 episode.
Caught up already, shit.
Caught up, man. I was just 2 episodes ahead, but yeah, One Piece is nuts, man. It's so good right now. It's so crazy. Like so much crazy shit's happening, and I can't say anything because I want to spoil it for anyone. But One Piece, oh man, it's the best. It could be the best anime. It's the only thing I can think of that's like Game of Thrones at this level in the game where. Not as much as the surprise deaths. There is some of those, but not as much. But mainly like how the people like ally with each other and make factions and team up and decide to challenge different people that you don't expect. And you're like, oh shit! Like now that the story's moving this way.
Right.
Also that the world moves without them. Like when they're off having their own adventure, when they come back, like they find out all the shit's changed. All the shit's happened. Oh, this person fought this person and that person's dead now, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, like, yeah, so this person owns this now, and you're like, fuck, like it just changes everything. It's pretty cool.
That's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's where they're at with One Piece right now. It's really Game of Thrones like. What else did I do? I feel like that's mainly it. Hawkeye, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep.
A lot of theorizing about Spider-Man. I don't want to see any more trailers, any more promos. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm done. I just want to see the movie. And
you know what I did start watching though?
What's that?
I haven't finished it yet. I started it today. Is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows, that second Michael Bay turtle movie.
Oh, you watched it? Huh?
I haven't seen it. I've seen half of it so far.
What do you think?
It has, just like the other one, has a lot of cool moments, has a lot of like, come on, really, like moments like that too. Like
Michael Bay, he's famous for come on moments.
I still don't see April as. Oh, I'm sorry. I still don't see Megan Fox as April. I swear she's just Megan Fox to me in the movie. Like I don't even see her as April.
I feel like she never
forget she's April. Sometimes.
I feel like she doesn't do a good job melding into her roles in general. Like I feel the same way as you. I always just see Megan Fox. I just always feel it's Megan Fox. Like it's kind of like Samuel Jackson in a way,
Oh man. And then the other thing they did that was weird. Oh yeah, so they created Bebop and Rocksteady. That was cool. They got Ooze for it and all
they
that,
actually
right?
have a Bebop and Rocksteady?
But the way they became a rhino and a warthog was like, apparently we all have some animal like thing deep in our system, and then the ooze awoken that out of them.
No,
and that's like their true like animal instincts, like I don't know,
it's
ancestry or some shit.
It's like just when you're like, oh, that's cool, and then they do that shit. Like
it's like that's kind of weird, but like all right, like you couldn't like literally just have him touch a warthog at one point, other dude touch a rhino at one point, and be like, oh, that's the reason. Yeah, that's how it was. Like in the original
they were
cartoon.
too close to them, or they were holding on to them when they were training.
Yeah,
right?
it's like on one of the shows, like the last animal you touched.
Yeah.
That's what you become.
I remember that. Yeah, because
yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah,
So-
that was like, I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, whatever.
As long as you get Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you gave us I guess you had to give us a reason, because I was also questioning too, like, so why are they becoming Rhino and Rhino, like, in the Warhog, like, what's your explanation, huh?
I don't know.
And then they threw it in there as soon as I had that thought. I was like, oh, interesting.
they heard you. It's your fault. You shouldn't have asked.
Oh man. And then I saw Krang. That was pretty cool.
Krang's in that movie?
Yeah, there's Krang.
Oh shit.
I kind of like what they did with it. It's different, but like it's cool.
Dude, now
It's not too different, you know.
you're almost making me want to watch it now. And just
That's the only reason why I wanted to watch it.
Don't tell me there's neutrinos.
No, at least not yet.
That'd be cool.
That would be
No,
cool.
Michael Bay's his movies are done. He's not getting any more Ninja Turtle movies.
I mean, I'm not done with watching the movie though.
oh, you're just saying not
Yeah.
yet where you were at.
Yeah,
okay.
where I'm at now.
Is this movie 1 or 2? Because there's 2 of them, right?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. This is the second one that I'm
Oh,
watching.
you're on the second one.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm on the second one, but I haven't finished. Like I don't do this all the time, but we stopped in the middle.
No, it's because it's not good. I get it.
No, it was good. We just like Carla and I had shit to do, and then we just had like all right, let's pause it right now and just come back.
I'm just a Michael Bay hater.
Yeah.
You know what else I haven't done? You know what else I did? I watched some X-Men anime with my lady, and
Ooh.
yeah, we saw this at one episode where
The anime?
the cartoon. No, sorry, not the
Oh,
anime.
okay. I was gonna say.
I
like,
did
what?
watch some of that. Did I ever talk about that?
It's been brought up in the past.
Did I tell you about what I thought about when I watched it?
I'm pretty sure it was positive,
It was mostly positive. I really liked it.
except they all have like kid friends or some shit like that. Is that the one?
No. The problem with the anime to me
It's
is
like Captain Planet shit.
no, they do have a kid sidekick kind of thing, armor, but I like armor. No, my thing with that one is with the anime is humans are pretty hyped for the X-Men. And I'm like, that kind of doesn't gel with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like that's wrong. It's just fundamentally wrong in the...
Yeah, mutants.
Yeah, when Storm... there's this wave coming to crash this boat, right? And it's going to destroy this boat. Like a gigantic tidal wave. And fucking Storm walks up all smooth and takes off her civilian clothes and reveals she's Storm. Everyone's like, hey, look, it's fucking Storm. They're like, yeah, Storm's going to save
They're all
us.
excited.
And she does. I'm like... Man, everyone should have been like, "Oh my God, it's Storm!" and they should have been scared
Oh
or
my
something.
god,
like,
it's a mutant run.
yeah, it's a mutant. Like I feel like that's what they should have been like.
Aw, man.
So that's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of right. Like Magneto wants to fuck humans up, and then Professor X wants to protect humans.
Okay.
That's all right. Fight scenes are cool. Action is cool. It's just like I don't really like that the humanity is so cool with the X-Men. They're not really supposed to be. Like they treat them like the Avengers. Which is always fucked up that they don't get treated like the Avengers, but like it's
Yeah.
kind of part of the story,
Right.
So anyway,
Cuckoo says the Wolverine anime was good.
I heard that's even better because it's isolated. It's the same Wolverine, I think. Like
Oh,
they
that's
just
cool.
kind of pull him apart into his thing.
Nice.
I heard it's good. I haven't gotten around to that yet. I still haven't even gotten through the anime. Anyway, my point was that I watched the old X-Men, the '90s one, with my girl, and we watched an episode where it was after Jean died, right? Because of the whole Phoenix thing. Because that's what Jean does. She dies and then beat the whole Phoenix thing.
Right.
And so Cyclops was like, he was like, you know what? They were all having like a reading, like having a book reading over her grave. All the X-Men were just hanging out and talking and stuff. And Cyclops was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna fly off and I need a sabbatical. He flies off and he just goes and kicks it by himself.
Right.
And he goes back to the place where he was raised. With a woman that used to take care of mutant kids. So someone he knew when he was young.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so you know who the bad guy is of this episode? Kilgrave, the Purple Man.
Yes.
He's mind controlling the kids that are orphans that are mutants.
Yes. I remember. Okay. I'm trying to remember this episode right now. We're just talking
I'm
about
like,
it.
fucking
Yeah.
Kilgrave's in here. I didn't even realize
He
Kilgrave
was.
was in the X-Men stuff.
Is he a mutant?
I guess he is. I for some reason I thought he was just an experiment that went wrong.
Right.
I probably think that because I've seen Jessica Jones so much more freshly than I've read
Yeah.
Kilgrave in the comics.
Yeah.
So, but I think he is a mutant. He was saying like he was one of them.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that episode and having that thought to like, wait a minute, is Kilgrave a fucking mutant? We had a mutant this whole time.
There's the Netflix connection to the MCU.
There you go. Okay.
Always a mutant. It was there. Yeah, but I guess that basically does my Unfocused week. I just found that really interesting. I love
Yeah.
Jessica Jones. I was like, man, Kilgrave's been in my mind. I was like, man, how do I? Because I've only read a couple comics with him in it. I'm like, how did I know so much about Kilgrave? And I know I've seen that episode when I was a kid before. And I'm like, I guess that's how I know. I'm like, probably because of that.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
That's cool.
I also find it interesting that he's like one of the traditional mutants that hides himself as a mutant. Like he puts face paint so he's not purple.
Like the Joker.
Yes. Yeah, like the Joker, exactly. Sure. Yeah, I guess that basically does it for my Unfocused week. I can't think of anything else that was.
Yeah, I
that
feel like I
important.
had one other thing to talk about, but I don't remember what it is. Anyways. Oh, I thought it was. I went to Frankensons last weekend. So one thing, like last time I was at Frankensons, we were trying to find Digimon cards. Couldn't find a damn thing because it wasn't that big yet. There's a bunch of Digimon cards now. Not as huge as all the other parts, but like at least a few people.
You can buy some there.
At least a few people had like a small spot of Digimon cards in glass and all that. I was like, cool, fucking finding some
You
shit
found some
now.
singles?
Yeah, find some singles and shit. Yep. I was trying to get some Lady Devimons because they were like $8-7 at the time that I saw them. People were selling them for $10. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then I checked the pricing on that later on that night, and it was $10. I was like, oh fuck, these motherfuckers are upping it like a couple hours earlier. Like, why? What website were they going to? Because the website I went to before I walked in there, it said $7. Even when I was there and someone told me $10, I checked it up real quick. Like, nah, they're going for like 7 something right now, like $8. Like, I'm not gonna pay $10. And later on that night, it went up to $10. So I was like, that's weird. But yeah, so Lady Devies, I did buy myself a Lucamon. Those are going for like $50-$40 right now, and
Yeah.
I was able to trade some shit to get a Lucamon. So that was
nice.
cool.
That's good.
I traded this alt art Systemon bitch that I had, and then a couple of Craniumons. Apparently, the dude wanted them for like $7. Like he's like, I take those for $7 each. I'm like, I had 2. I'm like, yeah, you're good. And then yeah, I got myself a Lucamon.
Isn't it funny how?
But then Craniomon's popping off right now.
Isn't it funny how important he is now? And
Yeah.
he was not important at all.
No,
I literally had a
I
fucking
keep
alt
getting
art
those
one.
fools too. Yeah, I knew you had an alt art. I kept getting them. I keep selling them off. Now I kind of regret it because like he goes good with Alphamon, and I want to build an Alphamon deck.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I should have thought about that like a second longer before. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Damn it. And
Me
now,
too.
And now if I want to get them, there's gonna be like $15
Me
each.
too. I had a nice one, and before I sold it, I looked at it for a second. I'm like, I never seen this fucker before, and I have an alt version of him, and I didn't even know he was gonna be popping. I was just like, should I sell this guy? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna sell him, and I did. And I guess you didn't even tell anyone about our fucking Pulsemon shenanigans, you jackass.
I did mention Pulsemon.
No, about how you told me you weren't
Oh,
gonna buy
yeah.
any, so I bought you one.
So T bought me one as well because I was at that moment where I was like, nah, it's too much. I'm not gonna do it. I'll just wait till it gets
Even though
smaller.
it was where you said you
even though
wanted
there,
it to
like,
be.
I still like checking out on that. I was like,
That's how I was like, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna do it. Fuck it. It's never gonna go down. I'm not gonna fuck this shit.
And me trying to be a good friend was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it for this motherfucker. He said he's not gonna buy
He
it.
went down to $21. I was like, 21, dude.
I think
fuck
it was 22 when I bought, or was it 24? It was 20. I think it's 24 when I bought it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I'm gonna just fucking buy
Dude,
it.
I got it for 21.
Fucking asshole. Give me that shit. I'll take it and use it somewhere it matters.
You want it?
Fuck it, yeah. I'll give it to Will or something.
Will doesn't play yellow.
Oh, he doesn't?
Oh, I think he does.
Oh, no, but not anymore. I think he's not playing yellow anymore.
Where is it? Oh, they're in here.
Right there?
No, that's not it.
Oh.
That's the new Pulsemon.
Oh, that's the new Pulsemon. All right. Oh, you got it locked up. Okay. I thought that was it right there.
Yeah,
You hold on to it.
he's
You
in
hold
the
on to it.
case.
All right. As long as you can use it for something good one day. But
For
anyway,
kicking your ass.
we'll see. Actually, you did use it for that once already, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, Unfocused. We're going to get into not the news. Wait, before we do
Spoiler.
that, let's do the spoilers, yeah?
I'm trying to look for the spoiler.
All right, guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about the new Hawkeye episode. Actually, the last two.
Episodes.
Yeah, the last two, because we haven't been on it since the initial drop.
Yeah.
So as long as you hear this music or see the red text up top that's moving, hard to miss.
Says spoiler alert.
Says spoiler alert. Yeah, then
And
we're
then
talking about spoilers.
And then we have our spoiler topic right here at the bottom too. So, in case you don't know what we're talking about, that's what we're talking about.
We're also going to get into some theories probably because, that's what we kind of do when we're talking about spoilers anyway.
True,
So-
yeah. We do also do that too, based off whatever we have in this episode. And then the music's more for like podcast listeners, guys, by the way. If you're listening to the podcast, you hear the music. If you want to just skip around real quick, if you still hear the music, then we're on the topic still, So you don't have to listen to what we're saying, you just listen to the music.
All right, that being said, last chance. We're going to start talking about Hawkeye now.
Last chance, guys.
All right, so we've already talked about episode 1 and 2 and what they're doing with it. Now we're on episode 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And man, so some people were saying when Hawkeye first came out, I thought Hawkeye was good with 1 and 2. I was pretty hyped already.
Yeah.
But I heard a lot of friends of mine or like random people online too saying like, it was just all right for 1 and 2. They thought it was kind of slow.
Okay,
They were like,
a little
I thought it was
bit,
great.
but I think it was good. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I don't agree with that at all. But that's how a lot of people felt, I guess. And then,
I
but
don't think
man,
it was
episode
slow at all. It wasn't noticeably slow.
not to me. But episode 3 came out, and I was like, nobody can say that shit's slow now, man.
Yeah.
Whoa! Episode 3 had not only a big ass rescue escape that was sick. Like, man, Hawkeye's a super dope fighter. I always forget because they don't let him fucking fight that much, But
Right.
except for the first movie, the Avengers 1.
And he fought with Natasha.
Yeah, exactly. And that's true. He fought Natasha. They did establish how good he is.
Yeah.
But man, just watching him fight Echo though, I was like, man, this fool's really fucking good. Like I don't know. I just forget because Captain America's doing Captain America shit all the time. You know, like now he's not
you
around.
got Iron Man flying around. You get the Hulk fucking shit up. You kind of forget what Hawkeye is doing.
Yeah, like you don't pay attention to the quick like judo moves he does before he fucking arrows you in the face. You know, like
yeah.
But now like with him on Focus, I'm like Hawkeye's kind of the shit, man. I'm like they did a good job with this show. I'm really like enjoying watching him do his thing.
Yeah.
And like, you know, his main concern is safety as Hawkeye. I love that, you know, like
as a parent.
No. I mean, like as a superhero, like he's always like she points out like he looks around and assesses threats all the time.
Oh yeah.
He's all about bandaging and like falling correctly and all this. Like he's all about these certain escaping places at the right time.
Right.
I like, man, he's all about safety, and that's how
because he's human.
Yeah, he's gonna get broken. The Hulk doesn't get broken. Thor doesn't get broken. So he has to do all these things just to be able to keep up with the Avengers, and I love that.
That's true. Yeah,
I really like
that's
that about the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, watching him fight someone who's super like Echo, you know, who can fucking sense him everywhere and doesn't even have to see him to fucking strike him sometimes.
I don't think they explain her powers yet like that though.
No, I can just kind of tell from the fighting style. They're gonna get into it eventually, but there's just moments where like she doesn't even see him and she turns around and throws something backwards, and you're like, well, how the fuck could she have known that? She's deaf. It's because her fucking echolocation, like she can, you know what I mean? Like it's this crazy thing.
I didn't know
like,
this.
Yeah, she can feel vibrations. They kind of hint at it with, with the music, like how she's listening to music by touching it and feeling it off the walls and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know, you can really see in her fighting style that like she's feeling things because she can't see them, she can't hear them. You know, so
yeah,
it's pretty cool. Like I like it, and then the fact that Hawkeye's just dealing with the super, like it's no big deal. Like I love it, man. I don't know. And then like I like how. You know, you were afraid for him. He's getting his ass whooped, and then when he gets the bow and arrow, you're like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
And he starts fucking everybody up. Like he nails her to the wall. Like now all of a sudden he's rescuing Kate. He's doing all this crazy. You're like, oh shit. Now he's a superhero right now. Like, he got his bow and arrow. You know.
Yep.
But
but before all that though, that opening though, just explaining Echo's like backstory though was pretty fucking deep, man. Like I loved it. It makes you feel for Echo before they tell you that she's like a villain, like, or like the antagonist for Hawkeye right now.
Yeah, it's
which
crazy.
Is kind of crazy. So it gives you those mixed vibes that Marvel's good at giving you too with certain characters.
With the villains that aren't really all the way there yet, like you know they're still wobbling in the middle, kind of like Killmonger, but only you feel like she's gonna wobble the good way. Hopefully, you know you're hoping, you know. Anyway, but yeah, man, I like that a lot too. Should we talk about the big it's not controversy, the big question on everyone's mind with episode 3? Yeah. With her flashback?
Yeah, in that flashback, you know, apparently she has an uncle, you know, someone that they introduced her to.
Before we go further, we don't think this is I don't think this is a question. I think this is clearly what the fuck's happening. What do you think about the uncle, man?
Super sus. He seems to have money and shit, and very secretive.
They went out of their way not to show his face.
Yeah, that's true too.
He has cufflinks.
I'm trying to figure out what the other main thing was that connected it to me for me too.
The cufflinks were the thing to me.
Okay, the cufflinks.
Yeah, man.
I didn't see that, but okay.
And you know he has a whole fucking speech about the cufflinks and the fucking. I was just like, oh my god, this guy's wearing cufflinks.
Well, I guess the other connection too is the fact that. Again, we don't know this yet, but if you just know comics or you heard some shit going around, you know Echo is connected to Daredevil, and Daredevil is connected to someone else that we already know, right?
And so is Echo, actually. Echo's actual uncle in the comics.
Uncle? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Not blood, but you know.
Yeah.
In the same way as this character.
I was gonna look at something here.
Echo's adoptive uncle is Kingpin. Vincent D'Onofrio, which may we remind you, if you didn't catch our last episode of Unfocused, before the show started, Vincent D'Onofrio tweeted, "This is gonna be fun," and all of us are like,
"We're about to get on a roller coaster."
Why the fuck you say that, man? Like, why'd you say that? Like, why do you care about Hawkeye? Because I don't know about you, but I don't think he's ever commented on any Marvel thing as it was coming out before. Maybe he'll say something like afterwards, or fans ask him about it, but he's never like went out of his way to tweet something about the project as it's coming out. And that's just suspicious as fuck to me, man.
Like the kids call that sus.
Yeah, that's what they call it. I was trying to get it, but I couldn't say it. You know? My old brain, you know, it didn't work. But it's got to be Kingpin, bro. If it's not Kingpin, I feel like they're playing with us too much at this point.
Like, who would it be then if they're not going to show us Kingpin?
My only guess is if that her uncle is
Reed Richards. So damn.
No, if her uncle was Kate's dad.
Kate's dad. Oh shit.
or if her uncle was Jack.
With Jack.
Swordsman.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Those are the only two things where I'm like, okay, that could be a thing.
Like
but
the,
he looked
like,
a little
like the safe in the box like option is one of those two things.
Yeah, but neither of them seem to wear suits. I mean, we saw Jack wear a suit at the auction, but anytime outside of the auction, he doesn't like rock a suit regularly. That fool showed up to her martial arts class in a suit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And you see the cut of that suit? That's a nice ass fucking suit, man. Only Kingpin rocks suits like that, bro.
True.
Just the style alone makes me think Kingpin, but you know. We'll see. All the connections are there, though. I guess we'll just have to see.
You know what we gotta do next, T? We gotta do some fucking super deep dive shit. We gotta go get a freeze frame with that hand and go through all the Daredevil shit. Look for his hands and just do fucking comparison shots and shit.
And you can hear him chuckle. Go. He laughs as he strokes her face. He's like,
yeah.
And I was like, sounded like fucking Kingpin to me. Like even that little laugh, it sounded like him.
I think it's been a while for me to hear it, but I heard that too. I was like, I don't know who that sounds like.
That sounded like Kingpin to me, bro. I was
Did
like,
it?
It was that like, you know, like he just kind of chuckles at people. Like he chuckles at Daredevil at one point. He's, like it sounded like that voice to me. I'm like,
Okay,
oh shit,
okay.
is that it? Is
All
that
right.
him? But you know, I could be overthinking this. I don't know.
Well, there was news too. If we can get to this news thing real quick.
Wait, let's finish this real quick.
Because I can confirm it too. That would be kind of spoilery, wouldn't it?
All right, let's just say this news now. All right, you're fine. You're right. We have some news that came out. We won't talk about it on the news part. We'll actually talk about it here because it's kind of connected.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it on the news too.
Yeah, we'll bring it up again.
Daredevil has been confirmed. Okay, not confirmed to show up in the MCU. However, Kevin Feige confirmed that when Daredevil does show up, which that is confirming, I guess, that he is a thing in the future.
I guess so. Yeah.
He said when he shows up, Charlie Cox will indeed be playing him.
Yeah.
It's confirmed. It's
So
true.
Kevin Feige himself went out of his way to say this about Daredevil and Charlie Cox, which
Yes.
are the character. He's the same dude with fucking the Kingpin character, right? So that's even more of a hint, I would say, that Kingpin is in the
I kind of
Hawkeye.
think so, man. I don't think it can be argued at that point because. And did you hear that fucking Vincent D'Onofrio made a tweet about saying, let's not forget how amazing of an actress, you know, the actress that plays Karen Page is?
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Are we gonna see Karen later on?
Bro,
too?
I think okay, so here's, you know, the popular theory is that in Spider-Man No Way Home that Daredevil's gonna
No
show
Way Home.
Yeah, that's the theory, is that Daredevil's
Oh.
gonna show up as Peter Parker's lawyer.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
keeps saying.
Yeah, we know that.
And what if his office assistant opens the door first
And it's Karen Page.
And if you watch back to some earlier episode of Unfocused, I wish I knew the number of our episodes, but an earlier episode of Unfocused, there is a picture that we posted here of fans saying, this is the Karen Page actress. And, you know, we talk about the news. The actress actually commented on the picture and said, that's not me.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that one picture. That's right.
And this was on the set of No Way Home. That's what we're talking about right now.
And it was with what?
With, was it Kirsten Dunst?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, and but she said that wasn't her. And I don't know, man. I'm just like, things are starting to look really clear right now, and I'm like, oh man. Wait till I tell you one of the big pieces of news I got for us later about this No Way Home shit.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'm just like, oh shit, Daredevil's happening, and I think they're
Yeah.
bringing all those Daredevil characters back. And we'll know for sure when an episode of Hawkeye comes out that they reveal it, if that happens. But
Yeah, it hasn't
Like-
happened yet.
but like we said, Vincent D'Onofrio is saying this Hawkeye shit's about to be fun. Why he's never said anything about any other Marvel Disney Plus show, you know? It's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It is interesting. And then what else happened in the episode? So we got that cool arrow, the Pym arrow.
Oh man, that Pym arrow was sick as fuck. I was telling AJ, I've been reading Avengers comics and Hawkeye shit for a long time. I haven't read My Life as a Weapon, so maybe it happens there, but I've never seen him drop a giant fucking arrow on someone before.
Right.
That's news to me. That was cool as fuck.
Yeah. So
You saw that, right?
yeah, I saw that. That's interesting. But yeah, like seeing that arrow, that was pretty dope. Just everything with the arrows. I like they try to. Okay, maybe this is more of a Daredevil like hint. because they did a whole like one-shot thing when they get in the car.
I was thinking
and
that
they're having that chase, and the camera's just
And
doing
the
like a
camera's
slow
going with them?
360. Yeah, kind of like all this in one shot, seeing them getting chased.
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
Hawkeye and
They're getting
Kate
shot
doing
at and
stuff.
shit. And
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It didn't last as long though, which was kind of
yeah,
disappointing.
they cut it halfway through, but it went
Yeah.
for a while. I remember
It did go for a while.
it made me feel like I was in the backseat of that car for a second. I was like, whoa. Like, there's a point where Hawkeye was going to hit a car. And
Yeah.
then, like, she told him, oh, look out, or something, or he turned at the last minute. That shit actually scared me. It kind of made me move a little bit out of my seat. I was like, oh, fuck. They're going to hit. Yeah, that was
the
great.
part I liked though, reminded me of like a video game, was when the other dudes like came up behind them and then the fucking door slides open. They're right there with guns. Like, reminded me of something straight out of like Time Crisis.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Where
That's
they
so
just
funny.
fucking roll up in the van and it goes
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
And they're just right there.
Yeah.
Like, I know what you mean. I definitely got some House of the Dead vibes right
yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly.
Yo,
yeah,
I-
remember the dude that fucking pops out of the van, the zombie that pops out of the van or something?
Yeah, exactly. We're like the fucking SWAT. Remember, like, what the hell? Oh man, it's just good memories.
Man,
Good
that's
memories.
funny.
Yeah, man, that whole thing was great. That whole long shot with the trick arrows and all the cool things, like from the actual comic
a
trick
long
arrows.
shot, the big arrow. I see what you did there.
One point.
What was happening? Oh, you know what we didn't talk about from the previous episodes? The LARPing. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, hey, it came up again, right?
Yeah, it did come up again, yeah.
Yeah, I did like the LARPing. I didn't even know that was a thing. You know, there was a
I knew it
deleted
was a
scene
thing.
with the LARPing. One of the
actually do
LARPers,
LARPing.
one of the
That was
LARPers was supposed to be wearing the all purple Hawkeye outfit from the comics.
I missed it, but yeah,
No, it's not in there. They cut it
it's
out.
not in
They
there.
cut it out.
Oh, I thought it was mentioned.
It was a
Okay.
deleted scene, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But one of the LARPers was wearing like straight up old school Hawkeye purple outfit with the helmet, the hat, the hat and everything,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the hood. Which they cut it out obviously. But that's crazy that they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it for episode 3. Episode 3 ended with
no, we forgot
swordsman putting Hawkeye's own sword to his neck. But-
Yeah. You forgot about the freaking, the big cameo, dude. KB Toys. Fucking shout out to fucking Unfocused and
I know, right? I knew those shelves when I saw them. I was like, that's KB Toys
I
for
recognize
sure.
those signs, like everything discounted. I was there to the end.
Yep.
They look familiar.
We were like, damn. AJ was there to the end. I wasn't there to the end, but,
No.
but we were all, I was like, damn, fucking KB Toys looks
KB
good.
Toys, yeah.
Looked great.
That was cool. And then episode 4, what happened? Oh, so episode 4 starts out with, what happens with the fucking sword to the throat, right?
Yeah, he's
Which
like,
is nothing.
yeah, I was kind of disappointed that Swordsman isn't Hawkeye's teacher. They'd never heard of each other. They never met each other before. I was kind of looking forward to him being his mentor, but
Okay.
because that's the thing in the comic.
Okay, yeah.
But that was not the thing in this one. But it was still cool. Everything was dope. I like how they had a little sit down, like to introduce Hawkeye to the family.
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm really not part of the family. By the way, one thing in episode 3 that we didn't mention, hilarious when she was like, I'm not hearing you, so you have to just fucking do it. He's like, let's just fucking do this, okay? Like, I like how they were communicating better when they weren't able, when he wasn't able to hear
he
her.
lost his hearing aid and all that. That's right. Yeah.
It's
And
super,
then-
also super sweet, her translating for him, right? Transcribing what the little boy was saying.
Yeah, that was cool, like that. And then before that too, when she like texts him, like Hawkeye, not Hawk ear or some shit, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. So
Oh,
good,
man.
man. This is really good. All right, but anyway, I'm sorry. You were in the middle of talking about episode 4,
I don't remember
and
what I
how we were talking about the whole family sit down, and
Oh,
how he
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
he's not part of the. He's like, we're not partners, but whatever. Yeah.
That I had nothing to say about that. I don't remember it. What happened in episode 4? I don't know why I can't remember right now.
Yeah. Him meeting the family.
Yeah.
Her coming to his house and cheering him up because he's not getting the whole Christmas thing.
Or
done.
at his hideout.
Yeah, his
Which
hideout.
is her aunt's place, I think is what it was, right?
Yeah, her aunt's place is his
Yeah.
hideout right now.
Oh, and then he taught her how to like throw like a coin, like curve it around shit.
Bro, he's bullseye. Like he's like ultimate Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember I was telling you. Could have been years ago now, but I was telling you one time that in the comic books, in the Ultimates, Hawkeye is not like Hawkeye. He's more like Bullseye.
Oh yeah.
He could hit you with anything.
Okay, yeah.
And this is really the first time that ability's been revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they kind of hinted at it at Age of Ultron. They're all playing darts together, all the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
And then fucking Tony was talking shit or something, and fucking Hawkeye threw a fucking dart right by his face, and Tony was like, "The fuck?"
Yeah.
And Hawkeye was like, and I was like, they kind of hinted he had the bullseye power there,
No,
but
also
now
too-
it's official. He can.
Also too, when they see him again, after what was it? They saw him in they're like, oh, you're out of retirement now. What fucking? Oh, in Civil War, They're like, oh, I thought you were tired. He's like, oh, play a couple rounds of golf, hit 12, shot 12, like.
Oh,
so they kind of.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, they did mention that.
In Civil War, yeah, that's right. Hit 12, shot 12. That's they kind of implies, he can do that bullseye shit, yeah. So, they kind of like confirm now that he is basically like ultimate Hawkeye. He can hit you with anything from anywhere. And I'm still waiting for my moment. I thought he was going to do it in episode 3 when he was trying to get out.
Shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys keep telling me about that shit in the back of the day.
I know,
I'm waiting for that shit
DJ
too.
was telling us about that.
Yeah,
we're always talking about my favorite moment.
I'm still waiting for that shit.
when he was held hostage, talking about getting Kate out, and he was like using that old toy to cut his ropes.
Yeah.
I thought he was doing it there.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh shit, is he ripping his fingernails
That's what I
out?
was hoping for too. I'm still waiting for that shit to happen.
I wonder if it's gonna happen, man.
Still waiting for that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they showed us this coin trick that he could do. I was like, okay. Hopefully they're hinting at it now.
I think we're gonna see an episode where he's doing it at some point, or like, actually, you're right. They did in episode 1 too when they threw the Molotov cocktail through the window.
What do you mean?
Remember that the tracksuit mafia threw the Molotov cocktail and he broke the glass and caught it and then fucking threw it back?
Yeah.
That's kind of a little hint at it too, I guess.
I guess so, yeah.
Oh man, if Bullseye does come into the MCU with Daredevil, we could see a crazy ass fight between him and Hawkeye.
What do you
think? As them all just throwing and catching shit and throwing catching shit at each other back and forth, and like until one of them finally gets hit. Like that'd be so sick.
That'd be fucking wild.
Some Naruto shit.
That's some fucking melee, fucking Samus versus Samus shit or something like that.
Dude, that's like what, I know, right? That's like when Itachi fought Sasuke. Remember, and he had those little seals where he would just summon more kunais, and they just kept fucking throwing a gang of kunais at each other. You remember that? Like
kind of.
Kind and Itachi just kept fucking throwing like a gang of them at each other. I was like, oh shit.
Man. So I have a question now too. What's the kind of is Hawkeye gonna get an end game here? Like, is he gonna be done, just like how Cap is done, Iron Man's done, freaking Black Widow's done, right? Is Hawkeye gonna get like a bookend here too? Is this what this is leading to, or will he continue on after this?
There's two ways it could go. There's one way that he retires and just kicks it with his family, because I think that does happen in the comic at some point. No, it doesn't happen in the comics because he doesn't get to keep his family in any of the comics.
Shit.
But I could see them letting him retire with his family because everyone loves his family. By the way, his wife is fucking awesome. She's such a good fucking partner.
Yeah, right. I love their communication, and she just knows everything that he's up to and all that. He's like,
she speaks Russian like him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then like the fact that he's like, yo, like I need you to like, remember these guys? This thing happened. She's like, oh yeah, that them again. Like she knows like everything. Like even with the code words, he's kind of throwing around, and she's like, he knows exactly what he's talking about.
Was she a SHIELD agent?
It sounds like he kind of is.
I'm kind of starting to feel like she was a SHIELD agent. Like she knows multiple languages and shit. Yeah. I'm like, dude, something's getting weird about that.
And then he's like texting her like, yo, I need you to look up this fool for me real quick. And then comes back, yo, I found your man.
Yeah, she did it. Yeah. I was like, what?
It's like, how do you have that access?
I mean, she could have gave it to Nick Fury, but it kind of seemed like she did herself.
Like,
kind of seemed like she did herself.
Fucking Google Pro or something. I don't know.
Yeah, man. And then what else?
There's that.
Guy,
but Google, not Google. Hawkeye's end though. Like, where do you think that's going?
Oh yeah, that's what you asked me. That's right. So his end. The other thing that could happen is he could end up being the leader of the West Coast Avengers, like he is in the comics.
Okay.
If they ever do West Coast Avengers, but I'll tell you, the people that they have coming up right now are the West Coast Avengers: Scarlet Witch, Vision, She-Hulk, Moon Knight. Who else? There's someone else. We don't know anything about Tigra, but Tigra is part of the West Coast Avengers, but she hasn't been talked about yet. She could still be a thing. I feel like there's someone else in Phase 4 that's being used, and they're part of West Coast Avengers too. So just because of who's in the MCU right now and who's the next wave of superheroes,
Monica Rambeau, maybe.
Monica Rambeau, thank you. They could make a West Coast Avengers. It could very much be. So maybe he'll be the leader of them, which he is in the comics.
That'd be cool. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing. War Machine, I think. War Machine's part of it.
Okay. You think they'll call them West Coast Avengers, or you think they'll, come up with some new name, something different?
I don't know. I also don't know if they'll really do that because we're already gonna have New Avengers and Young Avengers. I don't know if and possibly Dark Avengers. Definitely Dark Avengers and New Avengers, and for sure one day New Avengers. So I don't know if they'd want West Coast Avengers when they got Fantastic Four and X-Men coming. So
unless they have to become West Coast Avengers because Fantastic Four is already on New York, East Coast. You're like,
maybe the New Avengers will be on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's like you guys don't need help on this side of the U.S. here. Like maybe we'll just go hang out on the West side.
Very interesting, AJ. Hadn't thought about that. The New Avengers are the West Coast. Oh. Oh, very interesting. I hadn't thought about. The only reason I doubt is because I feel like they want Captain Marvel and Spider-Man to be part of it, and they're definitely not West Coast Avengers. But maybe, man, I could see that happening. I could see that being a thing. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I don't know, just a thought.
I like that thought. Other thing. Okay, so who's his friend? Who's his Avenger friend with the watch? Hawkeye's Avenger friend with the watch. Remember, he's like, that watch can't get out.
Yeah, he said it can't get out.
He's like, we can't. He's like, it's connected to a friend of mine's identity. And
is that what he said?
Yeah.
I must have missed that little part.
Yeah, he says it's connected to a friend of mine's identity, and if something happens and they figure it out, he's gonna have.
Unless he's talking about Ronin.
But the watch, though, it's a transmitter. Remember, like,
Yeah,
that doesn't sound like a Ronin thing to me.
true.
And I feel like he would have. She already figured out he was Ronin by that point, so he wouldn't have had to keep that charade up anymore.
Damn it.
So who's the? And it came from Avengers Compound. Who does it belong to?
Reed Richards. I don't know.
I can't, like, it really baffled me when he said that. I was like, it doesn't matter. Tony's dead, so it couldn't be Tony. Maybe
And
Steve.
he wouldn't wear Rolex. No, just kidding.
True. Maybe Steve, but I don't know what, I don't remember a connection to Steve in a Rolex or a watch. You know what I mean?
Didn't Bruce use a watch to calm himself down? Yeah, but that was
It wasn't a Rolex.
It
was like a sports watch.
Yeah, it was a sports watch that can detect his heart rate and all that. That wasn't a Rolex.
This is like a nice fancy watch that somebody put some technology into.
Unless it's Kingpin's in some way.
No, he said it was a friend of his.
Yeah. My thought, though, because I think you mentioned at one point too that in the comics, Kingpin uses like a videotape to kind of show that he's Ronin or some shit, right?
No, he uses it to blackmail
him?
Hawkeye because he has a video of Hawkeye assassinating a world leader.
Yeah, he's being blackmailed. So maybe my thought is maybe there's a high-tech Rolex watch that has some video camera capabilities and got recorded of him being Ronin.
Okay, I don't think that's horrible.
Yo, what if it's in Endgame? What if it's the dude he fought when Black Widow found him, the Japanese dude, the sword dude?
What the fuck was that guy?
What if he was wearing that watch?
Maybe.
And it was filming whatever.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe. That's interesting.
And that's why he doesn't want it. I don't know.
Know. That one's really baffled me. I don't know what's going on with that whole watch thing. All I know is that the only people that I can think of that have an identity to hide is Steve Rogers or the Hulk.
But I think everyone knows who the Hulk is. What the fuck?
Do they?
Yeah, everyone knows this Banner. He was out there fucking dabbing with kids and shit.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's right. He's famous now. All right. Well, okay. Last thing, the big surprise at the end, man. Fuck.
I don't remember what was the biggest surprise. I don't remember. Yelena. That's right. She finally showed up.
Yeah, man.
They didn't say a damn word though. Just came through, got the mask real quick, and bounced.
Yeah.
After causing some trouble and shit, right?
Yeah, but she came to fuck Hawkeye up.
Yeah.
And it was crazy how she came in. Like, all of a sudden, young Hawkeye didn't have any support, and she's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "I'm busy. I'm being attacked." Like I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" I was really confused for a minute. I was like, "What's going on right now?"
Yeah.
And then I saw the person in black. I was like, "Oh shit, is this the new Black Widow like coming after?"
Yeah.
me?
So there's her. She was in the trailer with that mask on, and I saw some like people talk about like, oh yeah, fucking Black Widow wears this type of mask in like one of the comics, and that's how they connected it.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
No.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, someone connected that shit earlier on. I was like, oh shit, that's Elena right there.
Hawkeye sure did, because even though he's never met her, he said that was a Black Widow assassin.
But
So
I think he noticed by like the fighting style and all that.
Oh.
And then the weapon she was using, because I was waiting for like a Black Widow weapon.
bite. The Widow bite. Yeah, that's true.
As soon as that happened, like confirmed for sure, like that's a Black Widow, that's Elena.
You're right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's how he knew. So, but yeah, and then she bounced, so she'll probably be coming back later on. And I thought for a minute that she was working with Echo, but then they were fighting each other for a little bit too. I was like, oh shit, okay, no, they're not working together. These are just two separate things aiming at the same guy. So, see what happens with that.
Yeah, crazy shit. So, yeah, crazy ass 4-way fight where everybody was really trying to fuck each other up. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's so weird, but cool.
Oh, and then fucking Hawkeye having PTSD when the fucking Kate was hanging off to the side of the road or side of the building.
Yeah, with Nat.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that.
Subtle.
Yeah, exactly. So like that. Yeah, and then he kicked him to the curb. So we'll see what happens. All stories have this moment too. Like you're coming to the end where your two protagonists have a fight and they split up.
Yeah, and they split up. Yeah, like okay, now we're at the end of the road. Like the last two episodes coming in.
Yeah. So I think we're supposed to have 8. Is it?
I think it's 6.
It's 6.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was 4. 2 more to go. 2 more to go.
Wow, that's so short. I thought it was 8.
Doesn't the last episode line up very nicely with Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The next episode will come out the same week as Spider-Man, right before it, 2 days before it, and the last episode will come out 5 days after it. So sounds like a good time. Either episode is a good time to reveal Kingpin.
Yeah.
Especially if Daredevil's in there. I'm gonna say it's the last episode because it'd be a 1-2 punch. We get Daredevil and Spider-Man. Next week we get fucking Kingpin and Hawkeye. 1-2 punch. Now we know Daredevil and Kingpin are still fucking at each other's throats. You know.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
Right.
You know, just throw it out there.
Damn.
Anyway, yeah, that's it for the spoilers for Hawkeye. Anything else you want to say?
Go watch it.
Watch it.
All right. Should we go into some news then?
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
This is the news.
Let's do it. What? Let's get it.
All right. You know what? One thing that we didn't mention that I need to bring up that we haven't talked about yet. So has it been a month now since they announced all the future like Marvel movies and Disney Plus shit that they're coming out, all the TV shows? I know we talked about Moon Knight because that was a big thing that T is interested in. Something else came up. I think they talked about Miss Marvel, right? So all those Disney Plus movies, T, you know which one we forgot to talk about?
Oh, for the Disney Plus announcement?
Yeah.
What did we miss?
Agatha.
Duh.
And I think there's one other one that we didn't talk about.
But didn't we? But you know, in the previous week, I think we announced that they had announced she was getting that show, though.
I don't think so.
I think we did.
Because I know when the announcement came out, we talked about some of the main ones.
Because you know, because
and
you know
Agatha,
that,
we just didn't mention Agatha at all.
I think I'm pretty sure we got to it because that announcement actually came out before the Disney Plus thing.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about it. I think you and I did talk about it.
I feel like there was one other one that also was announced there that we.
If there's another one
that we didn't talk about.
If there's another one, then we did miss it. But Agatha, we had got it the week before, or like 2 weeks before, I think. But
What's
what's
that
the
gonna
other
be
one you're
about?
thinking?
I don't remember. I can't remember right now.
Oh. What is Agatha going to be about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's about flashback, like to her. No, I don't know, man. Maybe about her trying to break Wanda's spell over her. And because you know Agatha, I think you and I had this conversation. Agatha's technically the hero of WandaVision's episode. She freed that city, man. She was there to free that city.
I guess.
Like not exactly to save that city, but she did say you're keeping all these people trapped, honey. Remember, she was like, you gotta let them. And she told her heroes don't heroes don't what? Whatever she did.
Don't capture people.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Heroes don't capture people or whatever she told her. I was like, dude, she came there to free that city. She wanted her power for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, the Avengers want that too when they come to fuck people up. They want to take the stone too, you know, like the Infinity Stone and shit.
Yeah.
She was kind of the hero of WandaVision, and she lost.
Yeah. Interesting.
But you know,
interesting way to put it.
maybe she'll get free. I think you know what might color the situation is depending on how if she's in Multiverse of Madness, what happens to her there might change.
Okay, that would make sense. Yeah.
But you know, that's my guess. It's going to be about her trying to break that spell and her trying to figure out how to stop the Scarlet Witch.
You know, because she had that book, the Darkhold, maybe, you know, they can use her as a way to introduce us to some of those other like magics and myths and all that, and give us some backstories, and maybe we'll get introduced to other freaking like Dark World. I was about to say Digimon for some reason, I don't know, but Dark World like Marvel characters and all that.
I would love that, and especially since I believe that book in the comics holds the spell that starts vampires, and it also has the spell, vampires. I think that's
Oh man, that'd be so cool. That comes up somehow in the Morbius movie.
Oh, he spreads it. He's the one who spreads vampires, and that's how they become a thing.
But like maybe he came across with the book. Imagine that Agatha like cameos in that shit. Like that'd be some dope shit. I don't know, but that would make that movie good to connect everything. If Sony fucking doesn't want to be a bitch about things right now,
you know, that's one thing in the Focus Week we didn't talk about is I thought the new Morbius trailer looks pretty fucking good.
I think I like it. Yeah, you know, you got your boy Tyrese in there and shit. Yeah, that's the only thing I remember about it.
The new trailer looked really good. Like he looks good. Like his
guess,
makeup and the way Morbius looks, it looks good, man.
Yeah.
It looks creepy as fuck.
I like it. Yeah, And then we know that what's his name's supposed to be in it too. Michael Keaton.
Yeah, he's definitely in it.
Vulture. So,
Vulture's in it.
Yeah. Anyways, going on to actual news though.
All right, AJ.
Rather than catching up on some shit.
Or you want me to start?
No, I'll start with something real quick. Roblox. You ever played Roblox? I never played Roblox. This is a kid's game.
No.
Apparently, we're missing out some shit. Maybe not. A lot of kids play this shit though. Apparently, you can play all types of mini games in there. You can create your own type of games in it, and then other people can like download it and play it within this universe, within this Roblox. Imagine Minecraft, but you're able to make like miniature like games in Minecraft and then share it. Kind of like Little Big Planet, I suppose. I guess is a way to look at it. Except everything's pixelated and blocky like Minecraft. That's my understanding of Roblox. Please correct me if I'm wrong, anyone out there. But with all that in mind, apparently somebody is getting sued. Some YouTuber, I guess, who does a lot of Roblox shit, is being sued by the makers of Roblox for $1.6 million.
Wow, 1.6 million.
Yeah, because he's over there like trying to deface the company in some way, and he's also making games and somehow uploading some random images like Nazi shit. I think is something Hitler. He's putting like nude pictures of himself in there somehow.
What?
And it's a children's games, right? So yeah, you can't be doing that shit on there, right?
He did this on Roblox?
He's doing this on Roblox, yeah. Also, supposedly he has a community that he's like, since he's a YouTuber, he has a community, right? He's out there telling them to go out and harass people in the game and all that. He's just being like a dick, right? And then as soon as it came out that he's being sued, he went out and made announcements like, yo, like, we're going to fight this and all that. But, I don't want to make shit harder for my lawyers. So, yeah, I'm going to fucking just go fucking dark for a while until this, until it's okay for me to start talking about shit again. So he actually went ahead and deleted like a whole mess of shit off his Twitter. And I don't know what else he did. But it's looking kind of scary.
What the fuck?
I've also heard some mixed stories, like from his side, like, hey, he's actually not so much the bad guy. He's like, he's not really doing all that shit. So I don't know what's going on with this story. I just thought it was interesting.
How could someone say he's not the bad guy with all this?
I have no clue. But he sounds pretty like shady for sure. So, but that's what's going on with that. In case anyone was wondering, what's up with this guy being sued? Yeah, he's a YouTuber and he did some crazy shit. Whether or not it's true, I have no clue. Also they're also suing him for hacking, but according to like how they say, it's like, oh yeah, he's hacking because he found ways to make new accounts after we ban him, which is him just making a new account or using a VPN to get around some IP shit and all that.
It's not technically hacking.
Yeah, exactly, right. But yeah, that's the other reason why they're kind of suing him. But yeah, so that's happening.
All right, other news. You ever heard of this one lady named Amy Jo Johnson?
Oh, yes, I have heard of her.
AKA Kimberly, AKA the Pink Ranger?
Yes.
Yeah, so...
who cameoed in the Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, and recently she made she wrote
one.
She also recently wrote an episode of Superman and Lois.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's a writer now. You know what her newest project is?
Before you get into that, she also wrote something in one of the Power Ranger comics. Like, how like everyone opens up with like some type of like thing before a book.
Like an excerpt?
Yeah, there you go, excerpt. She did one in one of the comics too.
That's funny you bring up the comics. Well, guess what? She's writing a comic
for
okay.
Boom. Oh, okay, cool.
She's writing a Pink Ranger-centric comic for Boom that will include the other Rangers, of course. Yeah,
she had an arc. Is that any connection to that?
Well, this is gonna be. She wrote this with her boyfriend.
I don't know what that arc's about. She has a boyfriend. Fuck.
Yeah, no, you do too.
I don't have a boyfriend. Shut up.
So the Power Rangers. Yeah, it's gonna take place.
She would understand. You just invite her over.
Wow. The original. So this is gonna follow the original Power Rangers in their mid-40s. Where are they now?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I don't really want to read the plot details because I just want to read this comic. But yeah, she's been writing it and what they're gonna do and them having to fucking save the world and shit and do what they gotta do to help out the new generation, stuff like that. So
okay, I'm
looking forward to that. It looks pretty cool. It is with Boom Studios, so it's gonna be part of that line. We'll definitely hear about it the more it comes out.
So are they gonna do a jump, or is she gonna
time jump? Yeah.
Okay, because in one of the recent comics I read, there were previous Rangers. I think I talked about this on the show too, from what I just read. There were old Rangers from like the 60s or some shit like that Zordon had called upon, but they all like died.
Oh,
so
shit.
I wonder if she's gonna write based off one of theirs, because actually there's a character that exists who was a Power Ranger is currently helping the Rangers right now, at least in what I'm reading, which I haven't touched in like half a year, but. Would he be doing it from that point, from their perspective, or from, the Kimberly and Tommy's perspective?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so that's my question there.
All right.
But sounds pretty cool.
I'll do another one because I think I have more news than you.
Yeah, probably do.
There was a trailer that came out. Everyone knows Spider-Man Day is coming, Spider
Right.
Monday or whatever.
Spider Monday.
Yeah, maybe that's when the tickets went on sale. But
Yeah, that's when that's what
Okay.
it was. Yeah, like I heard of that. What is that?
But yeah, so everyone's been hyped because Spider-Man's a thing right now, big Spider-Man movie. But
I don't know if you guys heard.
there's a trailer for another Spider-Man movie that just came out this week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Across the Spider-Verse, which if anyone doesn't know, it's the sequel to Enter the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The animated Spider-Man movie made by Sony that was an amazing success, written by Lord and Miller, which they are coming back to write this one too.
Following Miles Morales, right?
Yeah, following him as the main character with support from Spider-Gwen and Peter B. Parker, right? And so, yeah, I love that movie. I think that honestly might have been the best Spider-Man movie ever. I'm trying not to think like that, but honestly, it might have been. It
Okay.
just did everything you want for Spider-Man. But anyway, the sequel is coming out. There's a little teaser out. It's like about 2 minutes long, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and he gets to meet Spider-Gwen again. She's back.
Comes back to find him.
She needs him for something.
Yep.
And then also, they just show a sequence of him falling through different timelines and universes, and then a moment where he seems to be, I don't want to say fighting, but tussling with Spider-Man 2099, voiced by Oscar Isaacs. They seem to just kind of be, not trying to hurt each other, but definitely kind of like struggling or battling, or like he's trying to bring him with him and he doesn't really want to go or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. But yeah, and if anyone doesn't remember, at the end credit scene of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, it was revealed Oscar Isaacs was there, as Spider-Man 2099, and he was in some kind of danger. Something was going wrong with his universe.
I don't remember it, but okay.
Yeah, I'll show you again on YouTube afterwards.
I'll go look it up again, yeah.
But yeah, something was going wrong, or he was talking to his computer on his wristwatch. If anyone remembers the comic book, his AI that he talks to, and yeah, she was telling him, yeah, something's wrong, blah blah blah, and he meets another Spider-Man from the old 1970s cartoon, and they fucking do the whole Spider Point thing.
Okay, that's cool.
With the 2099 Spider-Man, though,
That's funny.
but yeah, it was real short. Very cool, though. And yeah, they expanded on it with this. I'm looking forward to this movie, man. That other movie was just so fucking good. I can't wait for this new one.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, what's up with the part 1 that they also showed at the end, too?
Yeah, 2 out of 3 movies. Now, so I'll tell you this. I know that for sure there's going to be, on top of this sequel, there's also going to be a female Spider-Verse movie with the same characters and other new characters being introduced. But I don't think that's part of this. So I think there are going to be 2 Spider-Verse movies and a female Spider-Verse movie.
Unless the female one is the part 2 and they both connect or they overlap in some way.
That could be, but I don't think that's what's happening. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't think
that was weird. It said part 1. Is it part 1 of a trailer or is it part 1?
No, it's part 1.
Movie's part 1.
It's part 1 of a movie. Yeah, there's like going to be a second movie to
like
this.
a Harry Potter, like Deathly Hallows part 1.
I think it's going to be more like this movie's going to come out, then in between the female Spider-Man movie's going to come out, and then after that the sequel to the first one will come out, and they will connect like you're saying, I think.
Okay.
But I don't think one will be the other, because then they can't bring Miles or anybody into the female one because it's all about the female Spider-Women.
That's sexist.
Spider people. Spider girls. I don't know. Spider-Man women. But yeah, I don't know, man. This one's called Across the Spider-Verse. If you guys want to check out the teaser, it's right there on YouTube. Released by Sony. So feel free to check it out. AJ?
I already got rid of that. So okay, I'll talk about this right now because if y'all don't know, like one of my favorite all times like character is Garfield. And I'm not sure if we talked about it on the show or not, but there was a rumor that I came across saying that Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl, that video game that's supposed to be like Melee, is supposed to have some DLC characters in the future, and one of them, after like looking over some hints, one of them was going to be Garfield. Well, just the other day, it was announced that yes, Garfield is actually here. As soon as this trailer, like, what is it? Just going through everything that's already announced. Half of this announcement video for Garfield was like them telling you about fucking Smash Brawl. I mean, All-Star Brawl. But yeah, Garfield's in the fucking game.
Fuck yeah. Here
He
he
has
goes.
pie, he got his lasagna.
And what does it say? He's gonna kick Monday's
he
ass.
burps. Oh, I hope so.
No, that's what it actually says. Like, he said something about kicking. It says something about kicking Monday's butt, or kicking
Oh,
Monday's
did
ass.
it?
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's pretty funny.
I didn't see that teaser anywhere.
Garfield's here to kick Monday's
Oh,
ass.
there's this actual date for it. I didn't see that before. Available for
It's already
free.
there.
It's
It's already
already
there.
already out
Wait,
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh
nice.
shit. Okay, really got to get this game now. So, like, just as a Garfield fan, this is him fucking throwing Odie off of the table.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even realize that. That's
I
hilarious.
think this meteor he does here is him like just stomping out spiders or maybe daisies. I don't know. He likes doing that too.
He does like that.
You know, of course, we know he loves lasagna. And what did he throw there? Like, I'm trying to, because I know me some Garfield.
I know you do. He brought something out. You can buy.
The burping shit. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You got some pretty mean burps and shit. The pie throwing. I'm not sure about the pie throwing shit. But yeah, it's fucking Garfield. So I'm hyped. I know the game hasn't been like on everyone's good side
Not
ever
mine.
since it came out. But it's Garfield, man. Like, there's a lot of Garfield shit that I pass. I know there's a Garfield racing game that came out a while back. I think I got a Garfield Game Boy Advance game way back in the day for Christmas. It was okay. But this one's kind of hype though. Just saying.
All right. So, Susan Arnold has been appointed as the new chairman of fucking Disney. Bob Iger is now officially out.
But I thought it was someone else that was supposed to take over Iger's spot.
He did. He took over his CEO spot.
Okay.
So this is what's weird. This is what's crazy about that whole Bob Iger thing. Bob Iger was the first time that one person had both of those jobs.
Oh, he had two spots.
He was the chairman and the CEO.
Oh.
That's why he was able to do wild shit like buy Star Wars and Marvel and Pixar, because there was no one there to check him or stop him or say why it was a bad idea. He controlled everything.
right.
That's why he's like, fuck it, we have the money. We're buying Star Wars. We
Yeah.
got the money. We're buying Marvel.
We're just doing
We're
this
buying
shit, guys.
Pixar. And yeah, because there's no one to fucking tell him no.
He's like, I need to check with myself real quick. Oh, I think that's okay. All right,
Yeah.
we're doing this
What
shit.
do you think, Bob Iger? You know, like,
It's like in the mirror talking to himself.
you know? And so, okay, so now everything's back to how it was before this happened.
Okay.
And now there's two people. And yeah, this woman's the new it's the first time there's ever been a female CEO of chairman of Disney ever, and that's really cool.
Damn, okay.
That's a change. She's also lesbian. So
Whoa, okay, making big fucking steps here, guys.
yeah, and the crazy thing about this is on top of her being, and she's an old school big famous business person in not Hollywood. She's not from Hollywood. Like usually they
Okay.
put someone from Hollywood in charge.
Right.
She's from like fucking an investing corporation.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
that Disney has
And
stocks in.
What's her spot?
She's
her.
the chairman of
She's
Disney.
the chairman. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so things are about to change right here, and I think in the best way, because no one's gonna be able to. You know, how people always say, like, "Oh, this is sexist," or "This is like, talking shit about LGBT and blah blah blah." But she's LGBT.
Yeah, she's
and
there.
she's the head. She's the one stamping and greenlighting everything.
Yeah.
So this is gonna shut all the conversations down about that shit. About like people hating on Star Wars, for doing certain things and things like that,
Right, right.
Also, this might be how we finally get rid of Kathleen Kennedy fucking up Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Because this chick is from the Carlyle Group, and they're an investing corporation all about fucking profits.
You're right. Oh, shit. Okay.
And the whole thing is that Kathleen Kennedy has not been making profits.
right.
And she's been finding kind of ways to like say, but this was still a success because we had the best numbers here ever and the best numbers here ever. Yeah, but this chick's all about profits.
Yeah.
So she could very much be like, yeah, we're kind of fucking done with you. So I'm like,
Damn. Okay.
I don't know.
cool.
I don't know if that's happening. I'm just throwing it out there that
That's a
this woman has
possibility,
that
yeah.
power.
Yeah.
And she's also going to be the one who shuts the fuck up shuts up Bob Chapek, who's the other guy who's taking over Bob Iger's other job, because now she's beneath him. He's the CEO, but she's the chairman. Chairman's above CEO, I guess.
Right.
So like, that guy doing stupid shit like Disney Genie, that thing everyone hates. Remember we talked about Disney Genie?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Where you pay to get the best fucking to get the fast pass.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's probably gonna shut all that shit down now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, because people are so mad about it. You know, like people are not buying it because they're mad.
Or the profit off of it too. Like, is that going to be profitable? Is that like
If it makes money, then
too, yeah.
she'll leave it for sure.
Probably,
but, you know,
yeah.
But from what I heard, people are kind of protesting that whole thing, and they're not really making that much money off of it.
right?
So hopefully that'll shut that down. But yeah, I just thought it was crazy. Like, yeah, man. Everyone was thinking Bob Chapek was gonna get the other job too, and become the ultimate Disney emperor. You know?
Right.
But no, he's got somebody to check him back and forth now. So we're
Yeah.
going back to old school Disney.
Okay. I'm not sure that's going to be good or bad too, because if they're going to be, if she's going to be so like about like profits and all that, like any like random shit that, you know, how, like some companies once in a while does something kind of weird and kind of off that isn't like so profitable, but it's kind of popular. And then later on, it's like a side, like a cult classic type of thing,
Right,
And then
okay.
people forget about it, but maybe it comes back later on, like Tron, for example.
Right.
You know?
That's a good example.
Yeah. Like, is she gonna shut that shit down before it can even grow, or was she like see the potential in it, you know, to green light a sequel
I see what
of
you're
a thing,
saying.
you know, in the future, you know, where
You
things
make-
are not that profitable. But
You make
like,
a very good
know?
point, AJ. That's a good question because you're right. It depends on how they think because
Yeah.
either way could be seen as profitable, right? That's a good point.
yeah.
But I will tell you this though. I think this is good news for Marvel because I think that because supposedly the rumor is the same fact that Bob Chapek was kind of fucking with Marvel and some of the changes they've been making and like
Interesting.
about the new Phase 4 shit.
Well, was he behind the fucking Black Widow going to Disney Plus, and that's why Black Widow or what's her name's all mad?
Yep, he was behind all that. That was all him.
Okay.
And so I do feel like what's her name is going to see how much because Marvel makes more money than anybody, so that's why people shouldn't fuck with their shit.
Hmm.
I feel like she might see how much money Marvel makes and be like, "Yo, leave them the fuck alone. Like, let them do their shit. They're making money. Like, because they passed $1 billion like 3 times.
I hear my mom yelling at me, "Leave your sister alone, okay?"
Yeah, right. She's fine. Leave her
She's
alone.
fine. Leave her alone.
That's fucking funny. That's exactly what it's like. You know, sometimes you need the mom there. You know, sometimes you need
Right.
the mom there. So yeah, that's what's going on there. I thought it was all this very interesting shit about how Disney might be working going forward. You know,
Hmm.
could be good for Star Wars for sure. So,
Right.
all right, AJ, news.
Yeah. So, fuck. This mic is. I'm scared of this mic now,
I
man.
gotta give you money for a new one. We gotta get a new one.
So a couple of weeks ago, last show, whatever, I mentioned. I'm not sure if it was on the show or not. I don't think it was, but I was talking about Ludwig. He's that YouTuber dude. I told you the
You
story.
were talking. You were talking about that here.
I think he did something else. Oh, he moved. He also moved to YouTube recently, or just the last week from Twitch. He did that stream, that subathon where he streamed for almost a month straight. So every time someone subscribed to his Twitch channel, like he added on like 10 seconds to the amount of time he would stay on stream, and he got so much subscriptions that he fucking stayed on for like a month.
Wow.
He actually had to cut himself off, and like it's like, yo, we just
Oh,
gotta
I remember.
stop.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So that's that dude, right? He actually, I was gonna look this shit up, but he actually comes from the Smash community.
Really?
Yeah, he's an old school Smasher. I think he played, if not Melee, something a little later. I think he even made like top 8 at a couple of tournaments, some of the big ones. Never like got like full like, you know, top 3 or anything like that, or you know, he's not a Smash god or anything like that. But you know, he got pretty up there, right? And then what kind of like he was like, his contract was up with Twitch. Apparently you can get contract with fucking Twitch or YouTube to fucking be exclusive to them and shit, right? Something we don't know anything about here.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
But he was exclusive to Twitch, but his contract came up. And then YouTube was like, yo, you want to come, you know, be exclusive on YouTube? You know, we give you some monies. And he's like, let me talk to Twitch. And Twitch like, yo, we give you some money too. And he's like, I don't know what to do, guys, you know. And then he kind of just did the thing where he told both of them that the other guy accepted them, right? And then YouTube was like, yo, okay, no, we can make this right. Like, what else can we do? Like, help you out and shit. He's like, oh, shit, you guys fighting for me, right? And then Twitch, you know, he told Twitch, yo, YouTube, I'm going with YouTube, guys. Twitch like, all right, well,
So
you
he's
know.
just getting more and more money options.
It wasn't that he's getting more money. It was that Twitch was like, all right, well, it was nice working with you, man. You know, good luck over there and shit like that. And he's like, oh, shit. Okay, I was going to go to YouTube then for reals. Like, he was just fucking, you know,
He was just
bluffing.
playing. Yeah, he was bluffing.
Yeah, he
but
was just
now,
bluffing.
now he's really gonna do it because they don't want to fucking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like
I feel it. I
Yeah.
feel that. That's
so
right.
that's what kind of like led him down that road, right? The other thing he wanted to do too, like, you know, he wants some money because he wants to do a big Smash tournament, talking like Melee and Ultimate. He wants to make the biggest tournament ever. That's his goal. That's what he wants to do.
like the World Martial Arts Tournament, but for
I guess
Smash?
so, maybe, yeah, right.
Oh shit, we better start practicing, bro.
Right? So
That's
that's
a good way to get my finger trained, bro. Let's
Right.
Melee. That'll do it.
And then, so he was saying that he needs money to do it, though, right? And then since YouTube's going to just throw him money, right? He's like, okay, then, making one of these deals is going to work out for me because then I can use that money toward this project. So that's kind of his main goals right now, too. So let's see what he's going to do with that. Supposedly that he possibly got like 4 million, and he said he needed maybe like 1 million to do this shit. So he definitely has more than enough money to do this. So let's see what he wants to do later on. Don't know what it's going to be, but sounds cool.
All right. So, you heard of a guy called Destin Daniel Cretton?
No.
This is the guy who wrote Shang-Chi.
Oh, okay, cool.
He got confirmed to be writing the sequel to Shang-Chi.
Confirmed. So we got a Shang-Chi 2 confirmed.
Shang-Chi 2 is coming from the same writer, which is dope. Love that idea. On top of that, he was also got a deal penned with Hulu's Onyx Collective to make a Shang-Chi TV show for Disney Plus, which we can only assume will be probably about the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Okay.
Because they said the Ten Rings will appear again.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there's going to be a show about the Ten Rings and how they're going to be important going forward. I do think they could, in the Marvel's new event, knowing this and that's how this is going forward. Remember Marvel New Avengers?
Wait. My before we get to that, Hulu.
Well, it's just a group that kind of makes shows for Hulu. It's not Hulu.
Why is this not going to Disney Plus?
No, it is. It is.
It's going to be on Disney
He's
Plus?
working with that group that develops shows for Hulu to make a show for Disney Plus about Shang-Chi.
Okay.
And the thing is that the reason that's happening
because I heard that too, and I was confused about that too. I'm like, wait, why is it going to be? I thought it was Disney Plus and a Hulu series. I was like, what's wrong with this Hulu series one? Is that just too violent or some shit to put on Disney Plus?
And the reason that it's being done like that is because Hulu is owned by Disney.
Yeah,
for the most part,
or at least has a big chunk of Hulu.
Yeah, so basically Disney commanded them to help him make us a show too. That's what happened.
Go help your sister right now.
Yeah, Disney told them, go help your sister and make a good show, okay? That's your job right now.
Stop what you do. What are you even doing? Go help your brother. That's I hear my mom again.
Okay, so predicting future. So remember I told you in the new Avengers comic, all the Avengers go to Japan to fight the fucking Hand, and Elektra's the new leader of the Hand. And Echo's there, and fucking, they all fight, and Echo kills Elektra, and guess what? Elektra's a fucking Skrull, and now they're like, what the fuck? The aliens were in control of the Hand. I think it's going to be Shang-Chi's sister.
Shit.
Shang-Chi's sister's a Skrull. They're going to do the whole thing with Echo and her, and instead of Elektra, it'll be Shang-Chi's sister.
Okay.
And instead of the Hand, it'll be the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
Basically, at the end of this, Maya Lopez, Echo, will end up being the leader of the Ten Rings.
Interesting.
Because she kills Shang-Chi's sister.
Yeah.
Because this one is not really her sister. She was probably switched at some point.
Yeah.
In Shang-Chi's history with a Skrull.
Hmm.
Because we don't know how deep the Secret Invasion is going, but if it's anything like the comic books, some people have been switched for fucking a decade. You know what I mean? Like Hank Pym in the comics was switched for fucking years. And he's been a Skrull for years. And same thing with Elektra. She had been a Skrull for years. So some of the shenanigans she had with Daredevil and stuff, Skrull.
Man, you know what I was thinking about too? We have so many issues right now in the MCU. There's Skrulls we got to worry about. The fucking Celestials. The freaking Eternals. The Kree.
Don't forget Kree sleeper cells. I'll never forget someone said at the end of Captain Marvel.
And they got fucking multiverse shit happening right now too. Dude, there's a lot of shit happening right now, dude.
Kang's coming.
Yeah, they got fucking time shit happening
Venom
too.
just moved into the MCU.
Yeah.
Damn, they got a lot. You're right.
There's a lot of shit going on right now.
Damn. And then mutants might show up soon.
And then who else knows what's fucking going to happen right now too? And then on top of all that, the Avengers are no more. Who's going to fucking fix all this shit, right?
Reed Richards. He's going to have to do all this. It's all his problem. Which, in the comics, Reed Richards is the only guy smarter than Tony Stark. So I'm like, maybe this is all going to be his problem to deal with.
Damn.
I could see that. Oh, man. It's so good. We're in a really good spot for Marvel. You're right.
Yeah, there's a lot. So, damn.
All right. Other quick piece of news. I'll go ahead and throw one more out. So I don't think we reported it, but supposedly Patty. Oh, I think we did actually. Patty Jenkins.
You did bring that bitch up last time, yeah.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron. The show got the movie got ungreenlit because
Ungreenlit.
creative differences.
Got red lighted.
Yeah, they put it on hold. Yeah, basically, yeah. They said it was on hold. It was and there was no date on when it was going to come out anymore. And we're all like, what the fuck, man? That Rogue One shit just got announced. We're not going to do it anymore. But apparently Patty Jenkins came out and said she's not going to be the director on that Cleopatra movie anymore. She's only going to be a producer on that Cleopatra movie. And that's because she wants to focus on Rogue Squadron. So Rogue Squadron is still happening. All of us, because, I don't know if you remember, AJ,
That's
but
crazy.
a lot of Star Wars projects have been getting canceled lately.
Yeah.
Rangers of the New Republic, Rogue Squadron, a couple other things have been canceled lately. And so everyone was kind of afraid, but nope, Rogue Squadron's real. Apparently it's still happening, according to them. We'll see. But yeah, so I guess keep your eyes out for Rogue Squadron. It's still happening. AJ, your turn.
You want to go to ToyRoundUp right now? Because we have one.
How much news you got left?
I got like 3-4 stories.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's do ToyRoundUp.
Yeah. All right. We're going to do ToyRoundUp, guys. Because Wags is here. He wants to watch that shit.
We always love ToyRoundUp. Enjoy. Wait. Actually, let me do one more piece of news.
Yeah, go for it.
Before we do ToyRoundUp. So, you're a fan of Lego, right, AJ?
Yeah.
So, and I think Wags
I like how you said Lego and not Legos.
No, Lego in general, the company.
Yeah, no, because it's a thing in the Lego community that the plural for Lego is Lego, not Legos.
I always thought the plural for Lego was Lego because yeah,
like Lego, like not
like my ego.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But if you want to see, there's a brand new Lego Ultimate Collector series. They call it UCS, I guess. I didn't know that was
interesting. I didn't know that either.
And this new one is
that's huge.
a Star Wars AT-AT. But you know what's crazy about it? Look at it. It doesn't look like it's made out of fucking Legos, bro.
Not only that, but look how small the minifigures are down there. That shit's fucking tall.
That shit's tall as fuck, bro. And it's 7,541 pieces.
Oh, I was going to say dollars for a second. I got scared.
Oh, no. It's only $800.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Only $800.
Okay.
But 7,541 pieces. What the fuck, man? Yeah, man. No, I don't know. This is just wild, bro. I was like, but I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't even look like it's made out of Legos. That shit looks so fucking good, bro.
The shit opens up inside.
No, it doesn't. Oh, what the fuck? You got Luke Skywalker destroying it, and they got the stormtroopers inside.
He's about to rot them legs.
No, remember how Luke Skywalker destroys it? He destroys the bottom and throws a bomb in there.
Oh.
He uses his lightsaber to break it open and throws a bomb in there. Yeah, that's what he's hanging off of there. He's
there's an old version of this too. Look how thin those legs are,
bro. That shit isn't tall. Look at that shit.
Nah,
that's just not tall.
Look at dishes.
That shit is masterful.
Thick.
Well, that's just thick as fuck. That's like that was like, fucking. Hold on. That was like.
Yo, is that real? No, this is the old one.
That was like Krayshawn versus, Megan Thee Stallion. That's how thick this one is in comparison.
Yeah, but this new one opens up and everything. That's cool.
Wild shit, right?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd find that interesting. There's a lot of fucking pieces, bro. That shit is so detailed looking.
I want that Daily Bugle though.
You still want that shit, huh? All right, Toy Roundup.
I have plans for it. That's why.
I just thought I'd preempt some Star Wars toys for Toy Roundup, so here we go.
Welcome back to another Toy News Roundup, guys. A lot of news. So first up, we have McFarlane's. Yes, I got a haircut, by the way. We have McFarlane doing a line of retro Batman figures. Retro Batman, 1970s Batman with the campy music and Adam West and all that stuff. So they're doing a line of figures. They already have the first wave out with Joker, Batman, and Robin. But it's the play sets. It's the play sets that's where it's at. They have the Batmobile. It's pretty big. And this is the best part. They actually did the Bat Cave. It's like, I think $20, $25 at Target right now. It comes in a little box, but when you have it all assembled, assembly required, when you have it all assembled, oh, it is beautiful. And it fits the Batmobile. That's how big it is. It can accommodate the Batmobile. And it looks perfect. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but overall the figures are not 6 inches. They're like 5 inches, a little shorter. And articulation is not so great, but the detail, that's the detail. McFarlane's pretty good at details. But yeah, look out for that if you're interested in retro Batman. Beautiful Bat Cave. maybe you could even get away with using it as like a regular Bat Cave. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Walmart has been doing Beast Wars reissues, meaning that they're taking old figures and they're reissuing in their almost original packaging with some slight differences, and some different paint deco. So I wouldn't call them reissues per se, more like re-releases. I don't know. They're not well, 1-to-1 exactly the same. But you know, if you missed out on getting them the first time, here's your second chance to get them. Fifth or sixth chance, I think, at this point. The first wave had Optimus Primal, Megatron, Rat Trap overpriced, and Cheetor also overpriced. But this next wave, that's exclusive to Walmart again, is Scorponok, who has a slightly different deco. He was like a solid black in his original release. This is sort of a muted, maybe even kind of a gray, like a dark gray is what I would say it is, but it's definitely different from its original release. We also have a re-release of Tigertron, and his colors actually more closely resemble the Takara release of the figure. So it's white as opposed to yellow, which is what America got, or it eventually became yellow because of time. Anyways, look out for those if you're super into Beast Wars. The next bit of news is if you guys are fans, probably just T or me, if you guys are fans of the Mega Man X-Zero series, which is on Game Boy Advance, you know that they re-released the game. They ported it to the Switch not too long ago. They are releasing some model kits for the game as well. A company called Eastern Model, yep, that's right, is releasing 2 kits. The Mega Man Zero, it's pooping, and Copy X, who I love the design for. The price varies depending on where you get it, but it is available on multiple websites. Some still have it for pre-order, some have it available now, and there is an extra cost for an LED kit that you can install, which will make the jewel on his head light up, and his Buster Cannon. I think it's called the Buster Cannon. Anyways, I think it looks beautiful. I'm not sure of the height, but the accessories do include the standard charge blast, the air dash that he does, the little tiny blasts, 3 different faces, and what looks like a jump effect. But yeah, he has a ton of accessories. Oh, and 2 arms and 2 Buster Cannons, so he can have 2 Buster Cannons. Pretty cool. Anyways, I would love one. Put that on my Christmas list, guys. This is the last thing I'll go into. And it's not news per se, it's just kind of bringing awareness to it. Have you guys seen the Sonic the Hedgehog Jack specific line? It is awesome right now. It is really taken off. They have the giant Eggman robot from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 as a figure that you can buy. And it's just like the game too, because you press the chest and pieces start popping out, like it disassembles. It's crazy. The fists come off like in the game, like he has a fire that comes out of his jetpack, just like in the game. And he comes like a little Sonic that you can throw at, well, I mean, it comes with a launcher, but you can launch it at the chest piece, which I thought was crazy. I love Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I played the crap out of that game, and it's so hard at the end to pass, because you get no coins, and you need to fight 2 bosses. Speaking of 2 bosses, besides the Eggman figure, you can also get the Mecha Sonic from that game as well, as an individual figure, or in a 3-pack with Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, Sonic, and Mecha Sonic. It looks cool. Oh, it looks so cool. And then again, the dioramas are really cool. There is a Green Hill Zone diorama, and there's also a Studiopolis diorama, which looks super cool. It's got pixel art on it, and it looks nice. And there's even a companion diorama set where it comes with extra springs and little, bounce ball things that he has in the game. Anyways, I just want you guys to know that existed, because that is super cool. They have tons of cool new figures, including High Sonic. You guys, you get a chance, go check it out. I think most of it's a Target exclusive though, so if you're at Target, just go look for the Sonic stuff. Since I'm here, and since we're talking about toys, it is December, and Christmas is coming up at the end of the month. So I just wanted to give you guys my Christmas list, if you would spare some time to listen to it. Well, most of the stuff's not too expensive, but if you don't know what to get me, you don't have to get this. It's just if you have no ideas what to get me.
He's giving us his Christmas list.
So we have Marvel Legends Zombie Captain America from What If.
Shit.
We have the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Far Away from Home.
Far from
Doctor
home.
Strange figure. We
No Way
have
Home.
Kingdom Tigertron from Transformers.
Oh, it looks dope.
And
That fool
what
does
the hell
look
are you
dope.
doing, Grimlock? Digimon cards are always great too. Copy X model kit.
Copy X
With
model
LED.
kit. What? What the fuck
Marvel
is that?
Legends Retro Toy Biz Wave Ben Riley Spider-Man. I already have a Ben Riley Spider-Man, but this is a new updated body. And I want that body. You notice that there's not a lot of Transformers on my list. It's because I got most of what I was looking for already. Just missing that Tigertron. Everything else is either here or pre-ordered, so... Anyways, that'll be the toy news for this month. Well, I'll try again next week, I promise. You just dookied. I smell it. It's terrible.
How does he know? Just kidding.
He smells it. That's how he knows. That's how he knows. All right.
So, you know, a little peek behind the curtain here is shit. So he gave that video to us last week, and then he said at the end of it, you know, he'll give us a new video next week. And it's
We don't-
next.
we don't have that.
Technically, it's next week now, and we don't have a second video.
We
I'm
don't-
just saying, guys.
Yeah. I know everyone likes Toy Roundup, so, you know, give Will shit. Thanks, Wags, though. Thank you for making it. Oh, we
No,
appreciate
we
it.
should add 2 videos this week. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Toys
R Us. All right, so to go on to toy news to continue from there. By the
This is the news.
by the way, that Adam West thing is pretty cool. I like those Adam West toys.
You talking about that Sonic shit? I'm already on it, dude. I already have the fucking Sonic
Nah, bro.
robot thing. He wants to play with it.
Oh, I see, I see. All right, so speaking of toys, Toys R Us is back again. The
How?
Orochimaru of the toy game. Every time you think it's dead, it's just fucking still around somehow. So Toys R Us is going to be opening up in the New Jersey American Dream Mall,
Okay.
and it's not only going to be back, it's also going to be back
Is this mall?
with a 2-story slide and an ice cream parlor inside.
Was this mall made by the Dream?
I don't think so. I'll
'Cause
look into it later.
The American Dream.
This is going to be the largest format store in America. That's what they said. So we'll see. And yeah, they said this is their way of bringing Toys R Us back into the game and making it big enough and available enough for people to fucking go shop there.
Okay.
You can look it up online if you want. It says they're gonna be open mid-December without a specific date. I would assume that's next
Damn,
week.
just like days before like Christmas and everything. Like
It
you
seems
guys are
like
ballsy.
It seems like pop-up is that's how they just
is that a
fucking
pop
come.
up. You know,
Well, I mean that they rented out this American Dream Mall.
the whole mall.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought it was just a store in a mall, like
No, bro, that's what I'm saying.
or like one of the department sections. You
they
know,
have
all
a
those Sears
well,
are
they have
like
a
gone.
2-story slide. Maybe they have a part of the mall. I don't know the details
Like,
of that.
'cause
Maybe it's a part of the mall.
Maybe they're taking over like one of the Sears. You know, Sears have been like dying and they're like gone by now and shit. But like, so there's a lot of malls that have like empty Sears locations.
I can
And
see
most
that.
Sears are like 2 stories in most malls. Maybe they got one of those.
I could definitely see that. But yeah, man. So yeah, if you guys want to go to Toys R Us, it's not too late to be a Toys R Us kid. Just thought it was
Never.
kind of interesting. Other thing. She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, man. So I told you what I was hoping for. I was really hoping she was gonna be a person. Like she was just gonna be a Maslany Tatiana,
Okay.
just in like green body paint and like with a muscle suit or something. You know,
Okay, like for the show, yeah.
she's CGI,
She's CGI. Okay.
which I'm not mad. It doesn't look that.
That's fine.
It's not too different when
Not
you see the Hulk
surprised.
next to the Avengers. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I was just really excited to see her look exactly like herself and not just be kind of a CGI rendition.
She's kind of tiny though, no?
She's a little tiny. I mean, like I said, I feel like they can make magic happen. They made Hugh Jackman look fucking short when he's fucking gigantic. I feel like it's easy to do the opposite. But
Ankles, you know.
yeah. But so yes, She-Hulk will be CGI. That was just a big question in the comic book community whether she was doing that. Also, recently Kevin Feige said that She-Hulk will break the fourth wall, much like you see in a lot of her comics.
Oh, cool.
She
Some
will
Deadpool
talk
shit,
to,
huh?
Yeah, she's on her Deadpool shit.
Oh shit! I didn't know she's one of them.
And I'm gonna call it right now, Deadpool watch. I bet you Deadpool's gonna show up in that fucking show. At least maybe in the end credits scene, bitching about how she's stealing his shit. I could see that shit happening. So we'll see though. We'll see.
That's cool. Okay.
But yeah, so She-Hulk will be CGI just like the Hulk. Very similar. She's wearing a mocap suit with a fucking helmet and all that. She said that's very specifically. Yeah, so. All right, yeah. So She-Hulk coming out next year. We haven't got an exact date, but I think it's early next year or is it late next year? I think it's early
I
next
don't
year.
remember.
I think it's early next year. AJ, news?
So Smash Ultimate has gotten its final patch. ever, because we just got our final character ever for Smash Ultimate on the Switch. Now they have their final patch, so there's a lot of balances. This is they're not going to stop fixing bugs and all that, but as far as balancing characters and changing shit there, this is it. This is done. It's game over with that. So however the game is now as far as characters go, that's how it's gonna be forever now. They did some crazy shit. Like I haven't looked into everything, but like I heard like Little Mac has like he's like got a better jump now. I think like he's like got a little bit of improvement in there. Certain characters hit like a little harder. I think for the Splatlings, for Splatoon characters, their B attack, their gun paint shooting thing shoots a little bit further now. So there's a lot of little things like that. If you're into the Smash, competitive scene and all that, definitely go check out these patch notes if you haven't played in a while, see if your character has been buffed or not. But yeah, thought anyone was interested in that. That's what's going on there.
All right. Okay, so apparently DC's Metal Men will be getting their own animated TV show.
What the fuck is Metal Men?
I don't really know too much about them. I just know that they're a thing. That's all I know is that
They're just metal.
And they're men or people, humans. I guess you should get to say metal humans, but it doesn't roll off the tongue as well as metal.
Yeah,
men,
that's
so,
true.
So.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, this is going forward. This will be an animation done by Ron Clements and John Musker. These two motherfuckers made Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Princess and the Frog. Classic fucking Disney shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they're gonna be doing this DC Metalman TV animated show. They've also worked with the person who did this new Space Jam, which I'm not really thrilled about that, but
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh,
Is it good?
I have no clue.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, it's not. The whole idea of it. From what I heard, it's not that exciting. So I'm like, man, that's a pretty hard ass idea to try to get better than the old one.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a big fucking asking, But yeah, so that's a thing that's happening. Metal Men, if anyone's a fan of them, they're kind of like similar to the X-Men, I think, but I don't know too much about them beyond that.
Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah.
Instead of mutant men, they're metal men. I see. Okay.
Yeah, I think they came afterwards too. But yeah, so Metal Men TV show coming out soon. Keep an eye out for it, guys.
Interesting.
AJ?
Yakuza. Apparently, they're going to be appearing in Virtua Fighter 5. You know Virtua Fighter 5, right?
Wait.
That game that died?
How can they all appear? What do you mean?
Not all of them, but like, I don't know. Like, it's like, oops. Oh, we're still on that screen. My bad. Yeah, Virtua Fighter X Yakuza. So they're going to like put in...
Transform your fighter with costumes based on popular characters
that
from the
too.
Yakuza series.
So characters, costumes and all that.
So the feels of them are going to become available for other characters, like the costumes and the styles and shit.
Oh, I thought they're adding a whole new character. No, they have one whole new character, I think.
Oh, really?
Transform your fighter with costumes based
Is it
on
just
popular
costumes?
characters from the Yakuza
Oh,
series.
maybe it is just costumes.
Let go. Maybe there's more. Hold on.
No, there's more. Fucking 20 tracks
look.
from the original background music.
Hundreds of items from past Virtua
just
Fighter
different.
games.
Oh, maybe it's not.
Experience 20 remixed Virtua Fighter 3 tracks.
That's cool.
Don't
Experience
tell
20
me how it is.
Popular character customization. Oh, I thought there was a new character from
Go
Yakuza.
further. Maybe there is.
Maybe there is. I don't know.
Pick up the Yakuza series collaboration pack when it releases on December 8th.
I guess not.
No, it's out now. Character costumes. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a new character. But no, it's just outfits and shit.
Edits and outfits and customizations. Okay.
Okay, I thought it was fucking crazier than that. But it's still kind of weird that this old game that they just brought back, like, is also getting an update with freaking new outfits and stuff like that. That's kind of weird how they just, Sega just out of nowhere just brought this game back from the dead and shit. Interesting. I wonder why. What's their plan? What's their game here? You know?
What's your angle?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
The popular, renowned Chainsaw Man manga, which I haven't gotten a chance to fucking read.
Chainsaw Man.
I know, bro. And everyone says it's actually good. That's why I'm like, it sounds so ridiculous, and it's actually good. Like, I want to fucking read
Like
this.
One Punch Man.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's probably. I assume it's like that, but I don't know. I want to watch it. I know he has a chainsaw for a head and chainsaw arms. So I'm like, I want to know how this, I want to know what their logic is to make it make sense. Animes find a way to make it make sense, and you're just like,
damn, I feel bad for that fucker. You know, like
Yeah,
all of a sudden you're in the story.
Does it have anything to do with Razor Fists?
I don't think so. Initially, there might be a crossover coming. You never know. But yeah, this one has recently been greenlit to have an anime coming on the way. So I'm looking forward to that. But the manga is supposed to be getting a part 2, and the creator says, that he is working on that. So Chainsaw Man will continue. It's not just hearsay. There's going to be another part to it.
Okay.
He says he came out and said the story's far from complete, so don't worry. You know, he's working on one-shots and anthologies till eventually gearing up to a brand new series. So it's going to be more Chainsaw Man. Don't be afraid.
Chainsaws ready.
Fight. Yeah, so whenever this anime comes out, I'm gonna watch it. Chainsaw Man. This is my shit. I'm telling you right now, this is my shit. I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. AJ?
So other news,
How many you got left?
I got like 3 more.
Okay.
Because Paper Mario's coming. So you know how the Switch Online thing has a new N64 game stuff? Well, they just announced that I think it's tomorrow on the 10th, so Friday. Paper Mario, the original Paper Mario on the 64, coming out on the Switch. If you have the online Switch bonus DLC pack thing that everyone was kind of on the fence with. But if you're interested, that's coming out soon. If that's going to be the thing that pushes you over, it's coming. The concern, though, that I have, though, is because I've also heard that N64 games, some of them have been, like, weird looking. Like, they're saying, like, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time is in there, right? And that the some of the stages that has, like, a lot of fog looked awesome in 64. But now it's been toned down. Like, the fog is missing in that game.
Oh, that's lame.
On the Switch.
Why would they do that?
Why? Exactly. It's a Switch. It should be powerful enough to play a 64 game, right? I don't know. So I'm just hoping Paper Mario doesn't meet the same fate as some of those games where they're like missing features or missing graphics and stuff like that. But I guess we'll see. See what happens.
Okay. All right. My other news is in Sword Art Online Progressive, the Sword Art Online movie, which I don't really know where they're at in Sword Art Online. Once it became a gun game, everyone knows how I feel about first-person shooters. So
After that first season, I stopped.
yeah, I was down to watch more after the first season, but once season 2 I found out was about a first-person shooter, I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I never even went to that.
I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I hate first-person shooters.
I'll probably get motion sick watching it.
Yeah, I don't think they do it like that too often, but they do it here and there, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just not gonna watch this. And but I heard that one's decent, but after that it gets better, and I was like, meh.
I thought they went back to the RPG MMO thing.
They do. That's why it gets better afterwards, I think. But I just can never get myself to get past it. But now there's
Can you skip it and be okay?
I don't think so. My friend told me you have to watch it.
Damn.
And I was like, damn. But there is
How's it gonna
Sword
call
Art-
Sword Art Online and give you like a fucking shooting? Anyways.
Sword Art Online the movie, Sword Art Online Progressive. Obviously, it did amazing in Japan. It did $11.2 million, which is the equivalent of the yen, which I'm not going to say the big-ass number of yen it is.
Okay.
It's just a fucking headache to say it. But here in America, it made $1 million.
Oh, okay.
And it made number 10 in the movie rankings.
Whoa, in America?
In America.
Damn.
It's movie run is ending now. It came out October 30th.
Oh,
but
it's
so
been
now
out.
the movie run is ending.
Yeah.
But bro, $1 million for an anime movie in America. That's fucking good. That's fucking good. That's a lot of money. I just never thought that would see the day. It's pretty cool.
Chippy Wags in chat asking, didn't you need the expansion pack to play Ocarina of Time? No. Was it just Donkey Kong? No.
No, it was Rogue
Donkey
Squadron, Donkey Kong, and
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark, yes.
Yeah, that was the other one I remember.
There's those 3, I believe.
I don't think Ocarina needed it though. But back to the anime movie shit.
Oh, you know what? Ocarina needed it if you got the Master. Wait, what is it? No, but that was a different system.
That was
No.
GameCube.
Ignore me.
Maybe
Go ahead.
Majora's Mask?
Maybe Majora's Mask.
I kind of
think
doubt it though. I don't think so though.
No, I think so, because that game was kind of big.
Yeah.
So it might have been Majora's Mask. I don't know.
I don't know.
We can always Google it, I guess.
But it wasn't Ocarina of Time though.
No, definitely not Ocarina of Time.
All right. How big was freaking Demon Slayer when it came out?
You know, I don't know how much that made, but I think that Demon Slayer made more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did too.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of people like tell me about it. Like, what? You actually went out and watched that?
I'd dare say it's the biggest anime right now.
Yeah.
It's Demon Slayer. Like, it's, obviously outside of some of the titans that have existed forever, like fucking One Piece or Dragon Ball or whatever.
Right.
I think Demon Slayer is the hottest anime as far as new ones come. Like
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah, you can't count that. That's just always going to be top 10. There's no way Pokemon will ever drop from the top 10 because some people just watch the anime just because. You know, some kids just watch it just because. You know, like so.
True.
Doesn't matter if it's good. But yeah. All right.
Other news. We already talked about Shang-Chi. Okay, so this past weekend, CEO, the Community Effort Orlando tournament just happened over the weekend. This is a big tournament that happens, or like it was happening a lot until COVID hit and all that. But you couldn't do fighting game tournaments for a while, right? But this one actually happened. It had a pretty good turnout, as far as I remember, as far as I know. I haven't gone and looked at the games they played and what the finals were and all that, but they did have some trailer announcements. One of them, I think I have a video for it right here too. You know, speaking of more fighting game shit, right? Because you know how we do here, right?
On YouTube helps me.
Apparently we got ads here, right? We got an announcement for a new character in this little game called Guilty Gear Strive. Strive is that new Guilty Gear, right? So they gave us this trailer for this chick character. It's all in Japanese and stuff too, right? Can you guess the character? Yeah, Viking and Strive now.
Oh, shit.
After she made her rounds over to Samurai Showdown, she finally came back to her origin, right?
Yeah, that's fucking sick. It's a Viking Renaissance, you know?
But yeah.
Next Daredevil, damn.
So yeah,
But she's not blind, though. She's only missing one eye. She can't be Daredevil.
Late January 2022. So next year we'll see Viking and Strive, part of the season 1 pass. I'm not sure if she's like the first or second or third character announced, whatever, but yep, that's happening. Also, another announcement that happened at CEO here is they announced who's the fools behind Arxis. They did BlazBlue, right?
Yeah.
They have one of the later BlazBlue series is Central Fiction, right? And then also after that, they did Cross Tag Battle, right? They announced they're going to do an update for those games. They've been out for a while. I don't think they have an update in a while, but they have an update coming out that's going to add rollback netcode to it. And that's the big thing.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's the big thing that everyone wants in fighting games right now is rollback netcode because it's delayed-based netcode. You know, it's kind of crap.
Yeah, you can actually fight now.
Yeah. The only downside, though, for Central Fiction, and that the rollback is only going to be available for Steam and PS4. I'm sorry. Central Fiction is only for Steam. Cross Tag Battle is Steam and PS4. I think that's because Central Fiction has too many ties to PS3s and all that. They would have to go back and update all that. They probably can't do that. But, PS4, I think they can do it. So Cross Tag Battle is getting that on PS4. I think that's the earliest they came out was PS4, I believe. But yeah, if you're interested in playing that, if you already have it, you can enter the public beta testing for it right now, I believe. But otherwise, coming out as an official patch. Don't know. I don't think they give us an exact date, but I think in the next couple of months or so. But yeah, online fucking BlazBlue. Sounds hype.
All right. So if you want something fun to do in the holidays and you live in Chicago and you like the movie Home Alone,
okay,
you can rent the Home Alone house for Airbnb right now.
Only one person could probably do it for the holidays. What are you talking about?
Yeah, basically. It's starting December 12th is when you can rent the room. I mean, that's the dates the room is available for, starting December 12th.
Uh-huh.
And they already went on sale on December 7th. So, as the time you're hearing this, it might not even be a fucking thing anymore.
Yeah, true. That's interesting, though.
Yeah, and guess what? It's going to have all the traps.
Oh, no way.
You can set them yourself.
Why would you? Oh, you can set them yourself so they're available?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Apparently it's going to be fun. That's what I hear.
That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen, though.
This is in celebration of the new weak-ass Home Alone movie that I guess came out on Disney+. But
I think it's a TV series
and I
or
guess
some shit.
There's going to be pizza.
Okay. Cheese pizza?
Yep. Cheese
Okay.
Cheese Chicago-style pizza.
Okay. Did they order Domino's, though?
It doesn't matter. Damn. I don't know if it's going to be Domino's or not. But, it's going to be...
But if it is, it's from Chicago.
It's from Chicago.
It's probably better.
That's all that matters. But so I thought it was a fun, cool thing. I wish they'd do more shit like this.
So is the money still going to be in the tin box inside the brother's room on top of the shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Free money.
You heard it here first, guys. No, I'm just kidding. You totally didn't hear it here first. All right, yeah, so keep an eye out for if you want to do an Airbnb,
Get that shit. Home Alone.
Yeah, that's interesting. All right, you want my last story?
Go for it.
All right.
I got one more too.
All right. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was kind of like finally officially announced, I guess. I'm not sure if we got a date on it. But one of the main announcements they did, though, was announcing the voice actor or voice actress for Tails, for Miles Prower. Apparently, it's going to be the original voice actress, I guess, for the games, Colleen O. I can't even say her last name. I'm not even going to try it. But yeah, she's coming back to play Tails. It's cool that you're getting like the original voice actress for it. I'm not sure what she's from, though. Honestly, I'm not sure if she's from the games or from the TV series. Apparently she's a voice actress for Sora and Digimon, Wasp in the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. She played Ino in Naruto. I'm pretty sure the English version of it. Let's see, career. Let's see, what Sonic did she do? I don't know. Doesn't say. Let's see, Sonic. No way, she's Bakota. And Slayer's Revolution and Evolution.
Oh, Pakoda, the other Dragon Slave user.
Yeah, that's funny.
That is crazy.
Well, if you're familiar with Slayer, nobody.
Only
That's
us.
gonna be Tails' voice. Oh no, she did Sonic Boom Tails.
You didn't like that one?
Sonic Boom?
Did you ever hear that Tails though? Yeah, maybe
No.
you actually like that Tails. Who knows?
No, maybe, but probably not. That's at the very least she did that. Don't know what Sonic she's from. Oh, video games. Okay, here we go. She did a lot of video games. Okay, yeah, she's the original Sonic video game series Tails. She fucking did. Oh, she also did Charmy B. She did Color Generation, Forest, Sonic Team Racing as well. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, so we have an actual Tails. That's awesome that they actually got the actual actress who played Tails in those games. So yeah, we'll have a legit Tails. Too bad it's not the Tails from like the original like '90s series though. You know,
That's the real winner.
that's what I'm used to.
I think that person. I don't know if that person's even voice acting anymore.
Maybe I don't know.
My last piece of news: Spider-Man. So there's all this thoughts and opinions about whether Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in this, and Andrew Garfield went out of his way to say no, right? That like he's not in it for sure, right?
Right.
You got the wrong thing, AJ.
I know. So I wanted to show that we had the picture because I didn't know we had it.
But yeah, so this promo came out for the Spider-Man movie in Indonesia, right? It's like
Okay.
cool. Some countries do like anime arts to like kind of depict some of the things that are gonna happen in the movie, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Look at this.
Why is there two Spider-Man in here?
Yeah,
And is that Electro, or is that Miles Morales?
I think that's Electro.
Okay.
But someone was pointing out that it looks like Tobey Maguire's fucking Spider-Man up there in the web that's caught.
Okay.
And while this other one looks like from the boots you can tell it's Tom Holland's.
Okay.
So Andrew Garfield says he's not in the movie. Tobey Maguire hasn't
So he's
said
been telling
shit.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe he's telling the truth and he really didn't get asked. How fucked would that be?
Damn.
That would be fucking shitty if everyone's been bugging him and driving him
Yeah,
nuts. and
it's
he's
like,
not,
dude,
he's
I'm
really
fucking not in it, dude.
He's like, I'm
Like-
mad. I want that check. I'm not getting that check, okay? I'm not getting it. I know.
Like it's just salt in the room, the wound the whole
The
time.
whole time, bro. They never even asked him.
Damn.
But this promo, you'd think if there is a spoiler on the promo, it would have all three of them, but this one only has two.
Man, but I guess we have more of the Tobey Maguire villains than we do the Andrew Garfield ones because
Well-
we have a different Electro.
Yeah, we had a different version of Electro.
do have
Not,
Lizard
he's
too,
not
though.
exactly Andrew, but we don't know if the Lizard is even Andrew's or someone else's. Maybe it
Right.
is someone else's. But you know what? I find interesting. I want to point out. I have a theory that we're not going to get Andrew Garfield. That we're going to get. I don't know if it's possible because I don't know the timing of her pregnancy because she's just recently not pregnant anymore.
Okay.
I really feel like there would be Emma Stone as Spider-Gwen.
That'd be weird, but I mean, I'd be down to see it.
Gwen Stacy, right?
Yeah.
As Spider-Man as she's supposed to be. What if it was Toby and then Emma Stone Spider-Gwen? Like, and I was like,
Damn, what if? No, probably not. I like, what if she lived at the end of the Andrew Garfield one?
yeah, I don't think so, man.
And then, I know, yeah.
It
But
didn't look very good. I'm just
No,
gonna
it
say that.
didn't.
That's one of the few movie deaths in comic movie deaths where I feel like, no, I think she's dead, man. Like, I know I couldn't take that one. I don't know, man.
We had funerals and everything. But yeah, man, she survived it and became Spider-Gwen. And,
Yeah.
and that's what we see. Is like, oh yeah, after all this shit happened, I became the Spider-Man because the original Spider-Man was too depressed. I don't know.
Well, in the animated one, remember they said that she became Spider-Gwen because Peter Parker died. Remember, like, she was holding him dying instead of
that's
Uncle
right.
Ben or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, damn, like maybe that's a thing in her universe, and maybe that's where Electro comes from. Her
Okay,
universe.
yeah,
You know?
that'd be crazy.
Just throwing it out there, that way the characters from that movie would be involved, but not Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
Well, we'll see what happens in
Very soon,
in about a week, right?
Yeah,
A little over a week.
You won't know by the next Unfocused.
Nah, we won't know.
But by
either.
the one after, we'll know.
Someone will know.
We'll probably both know.
T will know.
I'll know for sure.
I'll probably know. I'll try to know. I have no immediate plans to know.
All right, and shall we go to Unfocused weeks?
Yeah, I guess so.
What you got planned for yourself, man?
Not Spider-Man, because that's after. That's next week's Unfocused week. I wanted to get some new sleeves. I'm not sure what color I want.
Gray.
Should I get gray?
What do you have? You have a gray.
I have-
Actually. No, you already have gray. Never mind.
No, I have like a charcoal. I have like a super dark black, like dark gray, really.
You should get like silver or gray.
I have silver.
Oh, you have silver.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
I don't know. Should I do like a green? I already have a green
What
one
kind
that
of
I'm
deck is
using.
it?
I need one for either my Milo or for the Dan Devimon.
You got purple yet?
I do have a purple already. Yeah.
Should get gray.
I was thinking more like a orange. No, I have an orange already.
Orange.
Yeah, or like a
Interesting.
red or.
They have orange sleeves. I don't think I've ever seen them.
I have orange sleeves on mine. My Lord Nightmon deck is orange.
Oh shit! Didn't know.
I don't know. So if you guys have any color suggestions, let me know. Maybe some bright ass blue or something like that. I'll find something. But I'm gonna look for some new sleeves. I want to try different sleeves. I heard the katanas are really good, so maybe I'll get some katana sleeves. And then so that's something I have planned. And then play some more Shining Pearl, some Pokemon, and try to catch up to fucking Chris and shit. And play some Soul Calibur probably.
Yeah, we need to get some practice. I need
Some
some. I need some
Smash.
practice for some Soul, man. So when are we gonna do that? You let me know. I need some warm up before Sunday. So help me out.
Yeah, some Smash Brothers. Also, I want to do more of that. Yeah, just chill out and watch. Oh, maybe so now that I got Squid Game out the way, because that's one thing I want to watch. Maybe start My Hero finally, like actually for
Oh
reals.
shit!
Yeah.
You're gonna be hyped as soon as you hear the opening song. That's just fucking pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, their opening
Damn.
song is sick. I was like, I remember before I even knew anything about what it was about. When the episode started with the song, I was like, oh shit. I feel like this is gonna be pretty sick. Like, or at least they want me to understand this is gonna be pretty sick. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of My Hero, let me do one of these for Wags as you're going over UR.
All right, so for my Unfocused week, maybe continue watching My Hero Academia. I have a whole season, like half of a season I haven't watched still, so I need to finish that. And it was really good. I just didn't get around to it. So more My Hero Academia would be good for me too. Me and AJ could talk maybe soon. Other stuff, I definitely want to play some more Soul Calibur, get my finger at full capacity. If anyone doesn't know, I cut the tendon, but it's back now. So now I just gotta be sick at I gotta get myself sick at video games again. It's not gonna take that long, I don't think.
Just got a new tendon off eBay and stuff. It's all good now.
Yeah, man. Get anything on there. What else? I think those are the main things. I definitely want to. Obviously the new Hawkeye is gonna come out soon. I got my Spider-Man ticket already, but
Yeah, watch new Hawkeye next week. Yep.
Yeah, new Hawkeye next week.
For sure.
Some Smash Brothers. I really want some Smash Brothers play. It's been a while for that too. And I really want to finish reading my Daredevil comic. So since especially these plot lines are kind of being touched on here and there in this Hawkeye story, I should finish reading that Daredevil comic. It's just really interesting.
Oh, I might go to a tournament this Sunday too.
Oh shit, you're gonna go
at Emerald Knights? Yeah, just go roll up. Just
make
one band man the whole thing.
Make Drew bring the hammer so you can roll with the hammer. Let people know that you possess
get
the
my
power
hammer.
of Thor.
Shit. So yeah, I think I might go into my security control deck.
Damn.
Because that thing just plays itself. I just sit back and.
Yeah, it's kind of what happens. You just gotta see what's in security, what you get hit, right? Like, what hits.
Yeah. So I think I'll go in with that. I kind of want to mess around with it. I think I want to put more of those War Greymons in there, those yellow ones.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea to just give it like a little more aggression, I think.
We should get a match in. You down?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I think Wags wanted to get us a couple of games in too.
Oh shit, let's do it. I'm down for that too.
But yeah, anything else?
I'm focused, bitches.
All right, I
We'll
guess
see you next week.
outs. Is it this button? No, it's not that
No.
button. That's the first time I fucked that up.
Don't forget, this is a
First
Collision
time.
28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/collision28 every
Wednesdays. Also, you can always
There's
catch
a
us
picture.
on youtube.com/Unfocused Podcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcasts. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
Don't forget to subscribe.